Hello. Oh my god. I hope you can hear that. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I am here. I am here late. I was gonna be on time, and now I'm not. It's literally our song. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. You heard the call? It is a vibe. Let me put the song back up while I find my. Okay. We've got a Zoom call from BODI. BODI, Amy Mashburn, the sober coach. I don't even know. Oh, I can hear myself now. Let's go. How's everyone doing? I'm in StreamYard today. Oh, I need to close my. Hold on. I gotta close my office doors. I'll be right back. Let me turn the music on. Oh, let me just play the disclaimer. Positive note, I enjoyed my day yesterday of being pain-free. Positive note, also realized I streamed too much yesterday, and I just woke up like an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half ago. I feel rough. Thank you so much. Appreciate all of y'all being here. If you don't know who Amy Mashburn is, she hasn't blocked me on Insta spam yet. She says she is her name's Amy, healthy pregnancy, motherhood, sober, which is an awful search term. Like, all that's not going to help you on Instagram, except she has 116,000 followers. Unconventional living plus inspiring you to escape the rat race by becoming the CEO of your own health. Next mentorship is open. You know what mentorship is open? All the time. If you're a warm body with a credit card, Beachbody's always open. What are you talking about? I'm going to click on her link real quick. Start here, all natural pre-workout. What is that? Is that BODI? What's all natural pre-workout? Is it going to take us to Beachbody? Oh, it is. It's not all natural, you numpty. Oh, I don't name call here. Dang it. What numpty-like behavior? Loving the abundance of DC that we are getting. So much non-culty love for all. Y'all are the best. Also, it's Ov here because Ov's dad 3D printed us something, and I want to know if I can show it. So Ov, wait, can I show it? Can I show the chat? I'm gonna wait if we can show the chat because listen, somebody just screen printed us a kazoo. Holy shit. I'm gonna see if they can do like purple and blue or something. You are inspiring, so inspiring. It's y'all though, because like think about this for a second. When you have nice people in your live chat, even when I was live streaming and it was 12 of the regulars, or even when I was live streaming, it was one person. And then you like, I know, I'm like, everyone on the internet's like, oh no, parasocial relationships. It's like, well, I mean, I get to make friends with people who are all over the world. And like, yeah, it is nice to talk to nice people in the chat, like Beauty School Dropout and Melissa and okay. Ready? Oh my god. Look at this. Oh, it's green. Let me turn off my green screen. God dang it. Turn off. No, I do have a green screen. Dang it. None. Look at this kazoo that Ov's printed for us. Oh my Lanta. Can you imagine the stitch markers? Can you imagine the earrings? I don't even know if it's possible, but I am in love. Can you imagine? Also, I'm going to link off shop. I'm going to turn my background back on too. I'm so excited. Holy shit. Kazoo. Literally Kazoo. Am I going to be wearing Kazoo earrings? I hope so. We're working on it. Take as much time as you need. Seriously. But like a cute little Kazoo stitch marker, cute little Kazoo earrings. Oh my god. Or even like us, like with the bigger lobster class, if you had like a gauge in your ear and you can put it like, you know, with a lobster class and wear it. We need a snarky Etsy line. Listen, it's awesome. Also, Ov's the best. Here's Ov shop. Ov also gives us 10% off. Ov should come. Here is Ov shop, and guess what? Put in code DC for 10% off. It's not an affiliate link. It's just a gift from Ov to you. So you can click on the link. Yes, I have lever backs for earrings. Oh my god. My tiny gauges need kazoos. We all need kazoos. Hello, Julie. Oh my god, yes. Lint roller ball cap. Heck yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. We are going to figure out. Is it this one? Add to stream. Oh god, there's no sound at first. You know why there's no sound at first? Because it's an Elaine your mic moment, okay? Hopefully this will... there's gonna be no audio for a second. I just want it to be, like, can we be bigger? Do we care? Can we do this? Is this okay? I'm not in Ecamm, I'm in StreamYard. They're just talking. That's Amy right in the middle. Me worried about branding. DC accidentally becomes a Kazoo brand based on a few live streams. Jessica, you can do it. You're the detective. You got it. Elaine, your mic. Yes. Wait, no, it's not just kazoos. It's lint rollers too, okay? Listen. Did I want to do a craft stream today? Yes. Did I realize that Aaron's going live at 7 with Katie to do a reading of the lab report? Also, yes. So here we are, stuck with Beachbody. If the emotional support lint roller, yes, I'm still in my PJs because I'm on my period and it sucks, Hermit. Sending all the love to you. That's the worst. Obligatory person in car joins. Yep. She's muted. You're muted. Your mic. You are muted. You're muted. Oh, she's going live tomorrow?
I'm so muted.
I thought she was tonight. I hate myself. Okay, we'll just do a longer stream then. God dang it. Why can't I read? Y'all. Man, I was so excited. Forget it. We're going to do a long-ass live stream. Let's go.
And talking. Like, this is such my MO. My team's
No, it's on the 13th. I thought it was tonight. It's the 12th. Rip to my reading comprehension. Listen, I am the SAT's worst nightmare. Can you imagine how poorly I did on the SATs because of how badly I comprehend stuff when I read? Oh, she changed the time. I'm not. Oh my god, thank you so much. Sorry for ruining. Yes, it's okay. Sorry for ruining all your hopes and dreams. Yes. I thought today was the 13th too. Oh, we need a PO box here. Okay, I need to change a PO box to Houston because I'm being taken care of by my parents. I'm also off still looking at this kazoo. I love it so much. It's literally so cute. Y'all, can you imagine how awesome it's gonna be to support Ov in their shop and we can buy the hell out of kazoos? Her dad or Ov's dad is going to I'm not gonna say Ov's dad's gonna hate us, but you know what? I don't think that anyone loves kazoos more than we do. Should we send Kevin Tinter a kazoo stitch marker? Because I'm just kidding. We're not gonna send him anything.
always like, Amy, you're muted again. So muted and talking. Like, that's such my MO. My team's always.
She's repeated herself. Eloise, our resident pharmacist. We've got questions also about what is it? Retinol? Have you done a live stream on retinol before? Because I'm confused. I'm so confused. I never took the SATs. It is a soul crushing test. My soul was crushed. I did so bad on it. Sorry, I've been distracted by Mac Attack on the new Elamir strip. Mac is amazing. Amazing. After the kazoo, we need lint rollers. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I can't I'm so excited to be able to support your shop even more. But also I'm excited to buy so many kazoos. Would it be cool to do our brand colors, purple and blue. Well, purple's more of our brand color, you know what I'm saying? And then we can have I don't know what the possibilities are, but I don't know. Rainbow lint rollers would be awesome too. It's his newest 3D printer and he's so excited about it. It's really fast. He literally ran down the driveway to get it when it was delivered. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Jessica, I'm sure you got a perfect score. I don't even know. Jessica's so smart. I don't know how she's friends with me because I'm not. My GRE was worse, but I took it in the middle of finals week because snow pushed all my exams back. Oh, that sounds awful. Team Kazoo sweatshirts and hats. Yep. But I never took the SAT, but I do love me a good retinol. Yes. Wait, did Eloise answer? I go back and listen to my live streams to read the live chat because I'm such a slow reader and I miss so much stuff. Unless I have to work in the States, the SATs are pretty meaningless to me as a Canadian. It's mostly a soul-crushing test that helps you get scholarships and stuff to go to school. I have the upgraded retinol, 1 letter different, 10 times the activity. Ooh. Interesting. Let's go.
I was like, hold on. Amy, you're mute. I'm like a grandma. I feel like such a grandma sometimes. But I'm really tech savvy. So it's just the way it is. It's just how I am. And just like Danny Detcher says, and I love how I am. So all right. So what I was saying was thank you for everybody who answered my questions on the Slay Squad page. I want to start this off by saying, and I'm early, so I'm not.
Okay, ma'am, someone's dog is barking, which is fine. We love a little floof break, but why don't you just pin yourself because you're the one that's going to be talking? Who's running this operation right now?
going to kick it off yet. I'm going to wait for people because usually people really like jump in like 5 after.
No. Here's how you train people. You just start, or as me, you're late. But when you come on, you just start talking because then people know I don't have time to mess around. Once they get on, we gotta go. Except on my live stream, we're just gonna chill and chat. I got another Frost Buddy for my Clearly Canadian, and it's been ice cold for about since I got up. Maybe high SATs will override my flunked college semester and poor grades. Oh. I don't even know, yeah. Also, I love that the number of viewers is 69. I just appreciate that so much. What I'm hoping for, here, this is my secret desire. One day, I'm going to get 606 likes on a video. It's my favorite number in the whole world. It's not 666. Don't get it twisted. It's 606. It's been my favorite number since preschool. Okay? I've never gotten more than 500 likes, 400 likes on a video. I don't remember. But can you imagine 606? We may have to do a giveaway if I ever get 606 likes on a video. It would be awesome. That's all I'm saying.
But if you haven't taken a moment to go answer those questions, you can do that now.
I'm still bopping to the Kazoo song.
They're mostly for you, but I did go through and read them all.
Oh, good.
Because it's really telling to me as well. Where I can help you. Today's going to be all about attraction marketing, which social media is pretty much why I started this business, because I thought it would be so fun to be able to have a job where I can be creative and create.
You're going to have are we going to look at a PowerPoint? Is there about to be a PowerPoint on this live stream? Okay, let me tell you what this video is about. Attraction marketing with Amy Mashburn. Amy Mashburn preys on people who are on their sober journey and feeds them into Beachbody. And I think Clown Town's done some videos on them. Amy Ure, is it Amy Ure? Ure. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. She's just my smart buddy. AIMEEURE. She knows who she is. So does Jen. So does Cheryl. So does Amber Nye. But I hope there's not going to... I mean, maybe there will be a PowerPoint and we can rage together.
Digital.
Brittany Dawn believes the angel number BS. Oh, also, did y'all know that Brittany Dawn, since y'all told me this, someone told me in the stream when we were looking at Crunchy that Brittany Dawn shares Crunchy affiliate links. If Brittany Dawn is in Crunchy, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm 4 minutes behind on 2x, but ask away. Can you do a retinol stream? Because we're confused. I have some reels for you where they are like scaring the crap out of us that retinol is going to cause like tumors and stuff like that.
Art. That's how I look at it.
Can someone get me a Melaleuca Zoom? I can try. My elementary library pin might have been 606. Jessica, are we destined to be besties forever? Sponsorships we need to work on for DC. Clearly Canadian, Frost Buddy, Flint Rollers, and maker of Kazoos. Taishay, yes, I'll hire you as my marketing manager, okay? I know, and you're thinking about this like, no shade to anybody who gets branding deals because holy shit, y'all are incredible. I'm just thinking to myself, like, okay, no code for making food because I can't eat anything right now. Off the list. Okay, no scent stuff because I've got asthma and I have scent sensitivities, which is how I got stuck in Young Living. Off the list. Okay, well, what do my subbies like? We like yarn. We like books. We like video games. We like keeping our drinks cold. We like lint rollers, and that's about it. Oh, we like painting and doing crafts. Is there a branding niche for me in there somewhere? I don't know. Probably not. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to be a little signing in, boss. You're hired. Oh, crochet hooks. Correct. Crochet hooks. Yes, yes, yes. Holly. Yes. And kazoos.
I for a living and have the opportunity to help other people to create amazing lives and feel as good as I was feeling as well. And so I'm going to be doing my summit training on the BODI basics.
There's a floof company that makes bow ties for your floof. I have one for Caspian. They're hella expensive though, so I don't think I could do a brand deal because I wouldn't want y'all to pay that, but they're so cute. Hold on, bow ties for dogs. What's it called? It's the Foggy Dog. It's perfect bow ties. Oh my gosh, they're expensive. They're like $20 a bow tie. And oh my god, I shouldn't have looked at this. They've got a little pride one. Oh my god, Caspian, you need a new one. Oh my god. I'm gonna stop it right now. I'm awful. Don't spend any money, DC. Someone stop me. Distinguished gentlemen floofs. Gentle them. Yes, gentle thems. Everyone's included.
Take over on Friday where there's going to be slides, and I'm going to go more in depth into attraction marketing on there gosh. As well. So this is going to be a little different.
Bob just sent me a color. Okay. As well as still, you made me this a couple years ago, silver, but this is what. This is a perfect color. Look, wouldn't this be a perfect color for our kazoos? Oh my god, that would be the perfect color for our kazoos. It's like it's a match of blue and purple. Holy crap. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm getting so excited. It's like, what are we doing on the stream? It's Amy Mashburn. Yeah, it's Amy Mashburn and taking floof breaks and taking branding breaks for our kazoos. Oh, it's Blurple. Oh my god, that's my brand, Blurple. Holy shit. And yes. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I love it.
A little bit more catered to our special superstar Slay Squad teams.
There's a child climbing over a mom in the bottom row. On the back of the couch. Why did you not? This is from Slay Squad. This is from the Slay Squad group. The group where they where Julie Boris is in it and other people are in it. So God.
Where the BODI basics takeover is just going to be a straight training, right? So this is going to be a little more personal, which is why I asked you guys those questions. And
someone's doing their hair.
I'm kind of curious.
There's a kid literally like doing parkour behind their mom and like the second to bottom row.
Got some more questions for you.
Karina, what? Hell yes, y'all. Go sub to Karina and put a video on play in the background. My son is constantly climbing on me. I'm desensitized to it now. What have you missed? Well, okay. Here, I'll tell you what you missed. Here's what happened. We were putting up a video to watch a Zoom of Amy Mashburn, who targets people on their sobriety journey and plugs them into Beachbody, which normally would have captured all of our attention, except Av, who has a small business on Etsy. Their dad just got a new 3D printer and printed us a kazoo, which may be able to be turned into earrings or stitch markers or both. Okay? And then I was like, well, what colors? And then Av showed me this as a potential. So like we're taking breaks of being excited about the 3D printing that is going to be happening, and we are also listening to Amy Mashburn trying to freaking start her training about manifestation, and I should call it manifestation bullshit. Attraction marketing. I should have said attraction marketing, but my bad. Less than 100 hours as of this morning. There's 93 people on this Zoom. If after this, if everyone just played one video in the background, she would get monetized tonight. Oh my god, did y'all listen? I'm for the snark notes. Oh my god. Yes, stitch markers, earrings maybe, I don't know. Us, the perfect kazoo does not exist. Ah, Princely, a most amazing blurple kazoo. Yes. You are the best. Thank y'all all for who have been I've been playing Karina in the background on loop. I know some other people have been doing that. Thank you so much.
So in the chat here, I want to know how many of you love social media. Like rate yourself from 1 to 10, like 10 being like I love social media. I have a great relationship with it. I have great boundaries with it. And 1 being like, oh, I hate getting on social media. I hate that part of my job. I don't like it.
YouTube's the best. YouTube is the best.
Don't want to be on social.
Oh my god, we're gonna do an unboxing. Oh my god. Oh hell yes, we're gonna do an unboxing. I ordered stitch markers from Av. I'm so excited. And you know what I'm gonna do right now? Since I'm gonna put Karina on mute over here on this page. Karina, YouTube. I'm gonna put it on mute. Karina. And what's the longest video she's got? Here we go. She's got an hour and 58-minute one that she just did last night that I watched. Oh, there's 2-hour, 24-minute one. Here we go. I'm going to mute it, and I'm going to press play on it for her. All right. It's muted and it's playing. We're going to get those watch hours. Let's go.
I just want to move into the middle of nowhere and never use my phone again. Because I'm asking you this simply because to me, I really feel like our relationship and how we feel about things 100% is.
Yeah, on 1 speed.
I'm gonna make sure it's recording. Yeah, it's 100% of what dictates how we show up. Right? Like you took on this job for why? Because for fun, right? Because you love it, because you look forward to it, because you can't wait to work, right? Like you want to do this. Like
welcome home.
This is something that
grab a snack, grab a drink. You know, I've got a Clearly Canadian in my most recent. This is actually, you can't really see it. It's like all different colors, but it's for like soda cans and it fits my Clearly Canadian, and it's been cold since I woke up. So good tips for watch hours. Thanks, chat.
You feel like you could never get sick of doing because it's like your dream job, right? Because if you just got into this for a paycheck, I mean, I got to tell you, this is a job.
Does
anyone want to tell her that a job should come with a paycheck? Amy? I hate to burst your bubble, but that's what most people get when they have a job, which is a fucking paycheck. Wow. don't know about you lot, but I work to get money. Well, I used to, working on getting a disability pension. Good luck with that. Good luck. All the empathy for you.
Right? Eventually, the honeymoon stage wears off. Your pink cloud's going to get popped. You're going to have situations with the company, with your downline, with your customers that are aggravating. And why are you still here? Why are you going to do this why you want this to make this your career?
Because you promised me that it would be sparkly and shiny and I would be able to do all the things and go all the places and have all the time freedom. And then when I try to leave, I get bullied into staying. I mean, I think that's why we're all here. Not me anymore, but the people on the Zoom chat.
Right? So those are questions that you should really ask yourself, because
why is she not pinned? Listen, multi-level marketers, I get it. You know, like, do I give you good tips, or do I just let you continue burning in the trash fire of the company that you're associated with? I don't know. But you can pin the speaker so that you could be big and everyone could be looking at you.
For me, I'm 12 years in case you don't know me. Now it's 5 o'clock, so I'm going to officially kick it off. My name is Amy.
Oh my God, she was talking for 4 minutes and 45 seconds of nonsense. Oh my God, welcome. Wait. Comfy kitchen, what? What happened? Hell yes. I've got a 3-hour video going right now, or 2 hour and 48 minutes. I've got it on slow speed, and my computer is making it think that it's active because it's on it's in front. So we are good to go.
Amy Mashburn. I've been doing this for 12 years, 13 years in January.
Welcome.
So I signed up when I was 25 years old, and I was a waitress for 10 years. That was my career prior to this.
Don't even laugh. Don't even make a joke out of people in the service industry. The way she's talking, it sounds like that she has just, oh, what a joke that I was in a waitress for 10 years. That's a hard job.
I was in school farting around, right? But I was in school for multimedia design. So I was in school for video production, audio production, animation was what I was studying when I dropped out. And I loved being in front of computers. I loved matte paint.
You were going to school for animation and you don't know how to press the host part and pin you so that you could be bigger and we could all be looking at you? Oh my God. I was a server for 4 years and loved it. Seriously, such a difficult job. Wait, is there a woman on this call smoking a cigarette? How does that work with BODI and being healthy? I am not sure. I'm not sure. You know what I think they're doing? I think that they're not pinning their stuff because they are trying to find out if anti-MLM is sneaking into these calls. I mean, sorry, we're already there.
I loved digital photography, been doing photography since I was and always had a video camcorder in my hand documenting my whole life when I was in high school. I've always been behind a camera, but I also want to be in front of the camera, right? I love the idea of being an actress, and I don't know about you guys, but I loved Road Rules and I loved, Real World, and I wanted to be on reality TV.
Oh my God, she wanted to be an influencer. Oh my God, that's incredible. That's incredible. I love the amount of anger you get when they're incompetent. It just doesn't make sense to me. And look, okay, also real quick, detour. detour. I know there's 107 of y'all here, and I know this might be irritating, but could you... Here's the video I'm watching of Karina right now. Do you want to do a YouTube hack with me? I would love you to click on the link of what I just posted here and go leave her a comment. Whatever you want. I just said algorithm boost Snarkies Unite, and it can help continue to boost this video. It's got 416 views. It may even push it out to other people who aren't trying to break the system like we're doing. But if you could do that, that would be awesome.
It was like such a dream of mine. And I ended up dropping out of college because I realized that I could be an art director of my business.
Stop it. It's not your business.
And I can create my own reality TV show. I can market myself however I want. I don't have to be at the beck and call of whoever edits me and turns me into a villain or whatever they do on reality
I think the MLM has turned you into the villain.
TV, right? I am the main character. How many people?
What? Main character syndrome? What? I don't know. Paging Amy Mashburn to aisle 1 for cleanup. Seriously, what is happening? No, not even an art director of multi-level marketing, an art director of her own business. Wait, what? Wait, we need a mod?
Wait, who needs a mod? Hermit, what are you seeing that I'm not seeing? I don't see it, Hermit. Maybe I'm on top chat. Hold on. I'm going to go back into the back end. Start. Go. We're just taking a break real quick because I also forgot to turn on. Oh, from Antonio. Thank you, Tanya. I didn't see it. Tanya, you're the best. Thank you. You're good. You're good. Listen, it's a team effort. Oh my God. Okay, I see it now. I'm sorry, Hermit. I'm so sorry. I'm ban user. I'm banning them as well. Okay. I'm so sorry. You're good. And again, it's me. Y'all, Hermit, I'm so sorry. Literally. I didn't see it, Hermit. I'm so sorry. Tanya got him and Antonio has been banned. I'm so sorry seriously. I didn't see it. I've got one of Karina's longer videos running on my phone on mute. Sam, thank you so much. I hope you're feeling okay. I hope Igor is doing okay. No, literally, I appreciate it so much. Seriously, thank you.
You guys have seen all that like what's trending right now with Gen Y, like main character energy. I'm like, okay, Gen X is what created main character energy. I don't even want to hear it, but we won't go there. We won't start the arguments. However, I feel like millennials are made for this. I feel like everything that has happened in our lives is to set us up for these amazing careers.
What amazing careers in multi-level marketing where most people fail and the top point tower money percentages win, and they win because of the financial sacrifices of their downline so that you get to live a luxurious lifestyle. And if that wasn't bad enough, Amy, you're targeting people who are trying to get sober. And then you're feeding those people on that journey, on that sober journey, into Beachbody. How twisty is that? God, is she making me mad?
Where we can create these amazing platforms that make income and impact, and you can be creative and have fun and just be silly and just do whatever the hell you want.
Sending you love, Tanya. That's the worst when you can't get your pain meds. I'm sorry.
If you can get your feelings in check, and if you can get your ego in check.
The woman who is having the most ego on this call is talking about getting your ego in check. What is happening right now?
And that is where I noticed on your answers on this page where your feelings and how you feel about yourself for a lot of you are dictating the results. And if you notice, the people who rated themselves higher on confidence and content and copy and all that stuff, they also had higher numbers in the other categories, right? They had more people coming to them, more yeses, more follows. And the other people was like zero down the line, right? It's like complete and just utter like paralyzation.
Hello.
So I'm hoping today.
Twisty, what is happening? Amy Mashburn, who is a top coach in Beachbody and also targets people who are trying to get sober, she twists it and pushes them into the Beachbody pipeline. And she's been talking for 7 minutes and 43 seconds. And we finally found out that not only does she have main character syndrome, she said all this awful stuff. And she said she's the art director of her MLM, which she's not. She's an independent contractor, and her contract can be canceled at any time. Rage, 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 rage.
Again, like this is going to be different than my Friday training on the Body Basics Takeover. And I'm sorry you have to hear from me 2 days.
Sober from alcohol and drugs. Yes, she targets people. Okay, don't touch the poop, but she is Amy Mashburn Wellness on Instagram. And I know my chat is not going to touch the poop. She targets people on their sober journey. I think that Clowntown might have covered her before. And she is talking about manifesting stuff right now. What I'm hearing is a woman pitting people against one another using emotions. If the people in the Zoom call was real time, they'd work together on finding ways to get everyone boosted in income. Yep. Oh no, what happened, Tanya? I keep missing stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, Tanya. I'm sorry, Tanya. Y'all, please forgive me. Like, I am a slow reader, and like sometimes I'm watching the video to react to it, and I can't like read stuff too. I'm sorry, Tanya.
In like 2 days this week, but that's how we got me scheduled. And I'm also very pregnant right now. So if I'm like gasping for air, I'm my third trimester. I know it doesn't look like it from here.
I gasp for air when I talk, but it's because I have asthma. So I was listening to one of my streams back, and I like this, that when I'm trying to get air in, it's just going to be here for the rest of my life.
But we can thank BODI for that and keeping me, from being like super inflamed in my pregnancy. Thank goodness that I have had these tools through 3 pregnancies. And
thank goodness I've had Beachbody through 3 pregnancies. Oh, wow. Okay.
And now 3 postpartum journeys, which in itself, and I'll talk about that story on my Friday takeover, threw me for a huge loop when it came to just picture this. Picture, you know who you are.
It's hard to picture something when you're so small in the corner and you forgot to pin the host so everyone could look at your face as you were presenting something in a professional way. But here we are in the multi-person view on Zoom. Damn.
You are crushing social media. You're crushing your business. Then you decide to become a mom in your mid-30s. And then all of a sudden COVID hits. You have 2 babies. Reels comes out and BODI changes. And then everything just like feels like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. Like that's how I felt. After 10 years in the business, I was like, well, guess I'm brand new again. So I feel like I have a fresh perspective on this right now, simply because I first and foremost just experienced how serious our thoughts are and how serious that is in terms of our results with our business. Now, I'm a little concerned too, because some of you guys answered, and this is only for people who answered, right? So there's probably some of you who were like creeping in the background who didn't answer, but I'm a little worried about how focused you are on your social media. Because like how many times a week do you check your insights, right? How often do you check your insights?
What's that?
XCal's here. You want to come in on the Zoom? There you go. You can bend down a little bit.
There you go.
XCal has been woodworking all day. Also, XCal is going to be on the book review with Harry Dresden. Right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's one of my dad's favorite. That's one of your favorite series, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Do you agree, though? Here, quick question. Do you agree that it gets really good in book 4 and like the very last part? Like the books are really good, but then at the end of book 4, you're like, holy moly, all these things are starting to tie together, and you realize like how super awesome the series is going to be.
I don't want to give any spoilers away, so I don't want to talk about the fact that there's a whole universe that is built that you don't even realize until you're into the 4th, 5th, and 6th books.
Oh God. Listen, if you're not a member, hi Dad, do you see that? Everyone has adopted you. XCal is adopting everyone. Also, Av has built their dad 3D printed us a kazoo, because a kazoo is our like theme thing on his 3D printer.
Oh, cool.
And then they've got a brand color, so they can put this filament in there to make it our brand colors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yep. We're listening to a lady pitch us about a multi-level marketing opportunity and manifesting stuff into our life. And also she targets people who are on their sober journey, even though she is a Beachbody coach. So she tells people she can help them with their sober journey, but she really signs them up for Beachbody. It just makes you feel warm and fuzzy, right?
It does. It does. Oh my gosh.
Run the world, he'll adopt you. He's adopting everybody. If you don't have a dad, XCal's adopting everybody.
So Melissa asked, what book series is this? It's the Harry Dresden series by Jim Butcher.
Yes, and here's the thing though. James Marsters, like, yes, if you're a fast reader, yes, read the books, but also it's a whole different experience when you listen to James Marsters do all the voices as he gets better at reading. Don't you think?
Does. Yes, absolutely. I mean, just like anything else. I mean, the more you work at something, the more proficient you get. Although my woodworking would argue that that's not the case.
That my dad's been out there for weeks at this point.
But the good news is my horizontal router works fabulously.
My dad built himself a like what is it called? Like
it's a horizontal router table. So
well, he built himself a whole horizontal router table where the router is put it on the side, and he's constructed this whole thing so that he's building custom bookshelves for someone. Yeah.
I needed to do crown molding, and it's better to do it on a horizontal router table than it is on a vertical router table. So
yes, look, Dad, hi. You see that? Everyone's saying hello to you. Hi, DC's dad from Australia. Yes, Papa Kazoo, what's up? Yes, 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 yes. You guys even sigh the same. Yes, genetics. We are genetically identical. So, except he doesn't mind conflict, and I'm like on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Right.
But we make kind of like a complete person kind of when we stream together. We need to do a whiskey.
Up, we're 50-50, right?
Right. We need to do a whiskey stream again when we do
No kidding.
Beachbody. Oh my god. Yeah, it's Harry Dresden. Excal. Yeah, I think Jessica's gonna come visit us, and she needs a dad too. So yes. Oh, Debbie says hi, dad too. Oh.
So what are you guys talking about today? The
Beachbody.
The Beachbody.
Yeah, it's this lady right here. Her name's Amy Mashburn. She does healthy pregnancy, motherhood, and sober. She feeds people into her. She is sober, but she targets the people looking to get sober and puts them and plugs them into Beachbody instead of like she twists
instead of
it.
AA or whatever.
Yeah. Instead of like a something where she doesn't get a commission off of it. She says that Energize and Shakeology and eating right and exercise are a complete and full replacement instead of therapy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna get ragey. I get it. Okay.
I need to leave now.
I know.
Unbelievable.
My dad is a carpenter. I could use another carpenter dad. Christy, you're adopted. Yes. Yep.
Hey,
this
Christy,
is my
saying that I'm a carpenter is an insult to carpenters everywhere.
No, it's not. If you're talking about false humility, it's this guy right here because he's actually like a really good carpenter, and he is hyper focused on details, and I'm not saying false humility. He just has a realistic kind of view of what he does, but all of his stuff looks really good. So that's just my opinion.
Thanks.
I'm pretty picky too.
You are?
I wouldn't lie to you.
I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't.
Yes. Will he virtually adopt our floofs too?
What's a floof?
It's a dog or a cat. It's a generic, like because they're floofy. A parrot.
Yeah, like your pets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't know what he's not.
Sorry, I'm an old guy. You have to. All these definitions nowadays and pronouns and everything else.
Oh god. Okay, you're gonna burn my channel down. Go away. Get out. He's just having a hard time learning new things. It's hard to teach him new tricks. So just don't burn my channel down. Okay.
Very limited identity.
Oh my god. He's gonna burn my channel down. Get out of here. Go away. Oh, love you.
See you.
Oh god.
How often do you check and see how many people are what's trending? How often do you like Danny Detrus on the takeover? Obviously I'm a big fan of Danny. But how many times do you audit yourself? How many times do you audit your call to actions? How often do you look at your views and you say, oh, this is what works, this is what's not working, I'm gonna do more of this, I'm gonna do more of that. So in short, I'm the art director of my own MLM, but I don't even have a ring light so we can see you clearly. And the resolution of your picture is so low. It's a shame to animators everywhere. Seriously, what are you doing, Amy? If you're not being like how Becky said by the way, there's a lot of great social media training on the Body Basics Takeover today, so I'm trying not to repeat anything that was already said.
It's a long road, okay?
But Becky had talked about like problem solution and stuff like that. And I'm just going to take you a little bit deeper today into for me, what creates an amazing attraction marketing business, which only very few people have been able to do in this company. And what I spend all my time and energy trying to teach my team, because listen, like I invited my face off for years and years and years and years and years, right? But I don't want you to have to do that forever, because I want you to build a compelling brand where you are in demand and people want to sign up with you.
So basically making yourself so irresistible. Let me just be honest with you, because I am not the person, like I and I'm not going to disparage myself, but I'm just going to paint you a picture. I'm not pretty like Amy Mashburn. I am 220 pounds. I have I wear baggy clothing. I wear backwards hats. I wear headphones pretty much all the time because I have to noise cancel pretty much everything. I've got quirks. I don't pick up sarcasm. And what are you going to tell me that I'm going to somehow build a brand that's attraction marketing that's going to bring people and want to buy Beachbody? But you herself, we'll do this. Can we share a screen? Can we do this? Can we do this? Remove this, add this. If we look at this, she's aesthetically, like, traditionally beautiful. She has low body fat. She does like aesthetic kind of things. She lives in uncommonly beautiful places. She like I don't know what I'm trying to say. How are you going to tell people how to build a brand that is more than like you saying just become skinnier and dye your hair and become tanner? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what I'm trying to say here.
Because you are in.
How are you going to build a brand that's more than manifesting? Because it's like, it has to be more than just saying become more popular, because that's what a lot of these people are talking about. Haven't we moved on? I don't know. I don't think so. Thank you, Sam. Yeah. And it's like, it's not. If someone doesn't know how to use social media, if they don't know how to talk to one person in their stories, if they don't understand, and even when they listen back, if they can't pick up on things that need to like change, or you can get feedback from someone, they're not going to be able to build some kind of brand online that's going to make people connect and want to stay around and buy shit from them, especially Beachbody. I believe that too. I just think, like, how would someone who is already thin with a low body fat percentage, beautiful, and lives a luxurious lifestyle teach somebody like me, or somebody who doesn't have those qualities, how to build something better than an aesthetic brand based off of one person? Just on what you see. We all have snarky privilege. Hell yes. So I'm just saying, like, marketing is more complex. It's more nuanced. It's multifaceted. And I don't know what else she's gonna say because I've been pausing this so much. But I already. She's so heteronormative. Is that a word in English? I think so. Body wise, and what is stool wise? Not saying she can't have complex or anything like that. Pretty privilege is something I envied for a long time. But I am okay. I will not be conventional pretty ever, but I'm good with how I look. I just get older. And how do you, the question is, and I take it back to, like, I taught tennis for a long time. I played full time for a long time. And I loved working with the kids who were not, they, like, things didn't come easily to them. They may have had depth perception issues. They may just not have been, like, what you would call traditionally, like, athletic. And then you have to figure out how to break down processes in an even simpler way and be more creative in helping them learn how to pick up a sport like tennis and in different ways. And in marketing, when you're talking about creating a singular brand with someone, it is more complex. All these people may have joined BODI because the very top people are pretty and thin and their life looks great and they live in nice houses and they want that same thing. But then they get stuck and they don't know how to market themselves. And it shouldn't have to be about marketing yourself. You should know how to do the foundational parts of marketing that don't have something to do with how you look. Okay. Bye, Christy.
Demand, right? Because you are the person that like they want to sign up with. And that's what I want for everybody here. And I feel like there's like what, billions of people on social media. Like I feel like there is so much room for all of us. And every single one of us is different. So every single one of us is going to attract different people. And hopefully the goal is every single one of us connect to our people and we help all the people that all connect with different kinds of people, different ages, whether you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, it doesn't matter.
I love teaching kids with struggles, whether it's archery or an equestrian sport. My best archer is a kid with partial blindness. That's incredible.
There's people crushing it all over the map on TikTok and Instagram. But there is a problem that's in the way. And I thought it was so funny on the takeover that Bonnie said, you are the problem, but you are the solution, because it's something I always say because it's from AA. And
I didn't know we were going to get twisty this fast. I didn't know that.
Once you realize that you were in your own way, then you can get out of your own way and you can make ish happen.
No. What has she said? Once you realize you're in your own way, then you can get out of your own way and make ish happen. What is ish? How do we make it happen? How do we break it down for people who don't know how to market online? You're just saying, oh, you're the person in the way. You haven't given us one piece of good training in 12 minutes and 11 seconds. I'm still counting. I'm still waiting.
Here on the whiteboard, I don't think you're going to be able to see it. Is it making it backwards too? It says self-coaching model, episode 26,
Hi,
the Life Coach School podcast. Okay. So
that's so cool.
The self-coaching model is by Brooke Castillo. It's episode 26 of the Life Coach School podcast. I want you to listen to it, and I want you.
The Life Coach School podcast. You can't even be kidding me right now. Life. Oh my God. The Life Coach School podcast. Life Coach School podcast is your go-to resource for learning, growing, and becoming certified as a life coach through the school. School is capitalized. Whether you've been listening since day one or you just discovered the podcast, you'll find that these episodes will change your life if you let them. How about no? No thanks. No thank you. How to become a life coach? No shade to y'all who are ethical people and ethical life coaches. I just find it concerning if you're mucking about in people's heads without proper licensure. I don't know. I'm so happy I talked my daughter out of this MLM. She was in it 2 years. Her whole team are now out and still friends. I love that so much. I love that. Also infuriating, something like addiction or mental illness is not being in your own way. Illness is not the same as imposter syndrome / lack of confidence. 100%. So well said, Bunny's Island.
To take a ravenous amount of notes, and I want you to start self-coaching. Even people who know how to self-coach, like this is what I teach my team, don't do it daily. Like they're supposed to do it every day and they don't. And then they wonder why they're not getting the results they want.
She has a freaking whiteboard behind her that we cannot see because she did not pin the hostship, and she doesn't even have a light shining on it so we can see what she's writing. Wow, stellar performance, Amy.
Or they're still so hung up on their stories that like they're like gonna die on that hill.
If someone is hung up on something, break it down so they can practice and do it better. Here's tip number 1. What do you got? I don't think you can go out right now. Sorry, he's in here. You can't go out right now. Someone's doing something. You can't go out right now. Caspian's in here. Break it down for him. So in stories, talk to one person. Don't say y'all. Don't say whatever. I mean, I talk about the live chat as a collective group, but in general, when you're on stories on Instagram, talk to one person. And if you have a hard time making eye contact, you can practice looking down and holding it and talking. And then as you gain more confidence, you can look at your phone screen. And don't say filler words at the start of every story that you want to say. And, all right, so I just wanted to hop on. Just talk to us and keep your story to 3 slides. If you need to have more than 3 slides, go live. And you know what? Sometimes on a live, no one's going to watch. Sometimes on your stories when you're growing your Instagram, no one's going to watch. And that's okay. It's not the end of the world. But what do you do to get from 0 to 1? What do you do to get from 1 to 10? What do you do to get from 10 to 100? We're not learning anything here.
What I want you to understand is that all the results that you're getting from your social media is because of you. And it's because of what's going on in here. Okay. So
we cannot,
if you feel that like in terms of your confidence with your, your content and your copy.
Lady right here in the top, like left-hand corner, can't even see anything.
It's episode 26. Can somebody type it in the chat for me, please?
Maybe you should have made a fucking PowerPoint.
If you feel that your content and your copy is not, like if you don't feel confident about it,
true.
Then how you're
I do that too. Good point.
Showing up in there that's bleeding into your marketing, and people can feel that. And you know what else? If you do have a team, guess what else? Your team is doing that too. This is the most annoying thing about leadership, by the way, is that if your brain is ping-ponging all over the place, you track people who ping-pong all over the place.
If you're broken, you're going to attract broken people. Wow. Ashley Molstad said the same thing when we were in her Facebook group last year, and then she ended up finding it and making fun of us for infiltrating, and then she blocked us, fine, whatever. She said, I'm so ready to not have broken people part of my team. I'm so ready to find the healed people so that we can rise to the top. Are you? You can watch the live stream because I did it with the Snark crew. Becca, this is the question we've all been asking. Why didn't she make herself big? We don't know. Hello, howdy. How are you, Chelsea? I'll take broke mindset bullshit for 200, Alex. You know what we should do? We should have a little video of Alex Trebek, and then we should write over one of the slides. I'll do that. I'll have to do that.
If you can't stay confident, if you can't stay consistent, guess what? You attract those people. And then in turn, your team duplicates everything you do. And I know we think, oh, they don't know what's going on in my head, but you would be surprised
You're saying that the frequencies of your thoughts that somehow go and allure other people. Here's the problem with manifestation, in my opinion. It has to be true in all situations for it to be like behave like a law like of gravity or something like that. So if you're talking about manifestation, you're saying not just the good stuff you're manifesting. She's talking about the bad beach body people that you're manifesting. But if this is true, if manifestation is a thing, then you're saying that people who have had awful things happen to them, that they attracted them to themselves, which is a no. It's an absolute no. That's what makes me so angry about this manifestation stuff, because of that fact, it doesn't apply in all categories. It doesn't. Manifestation is distilled victim blaming. I feel like it's distilled and overt. Congratulations. I'm almost 2 months shy of hitting 2 years sober. Emberry, that's incredible. That's so good. I don't know if this, and I'm not trying to make this seem trite. Like, I'm so proud of you. That's such a hard thing to do. Y'all, hearts and hype in the chat for Emberry. Where's our cheering section? Are we going to play the Kazoo song too? Yes, I am. I'm so happy for you. I think I'm also monetarily sharing with whoever wrote that song now, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna make y'all famous. I'm just kidding. Okay, where am I? Play.
How, when you really take a look at it and you're really honest with yourself, that you're like, oh damn, I am attracting me, right? I am attracting me, and it's not just the way I look, it's the way that I think. And this is when it gets really annoying, because you're like, well, I have to change my brain if I want to build this business. And this was a breaking point for me when I was new. And this is where I literally wanted to just punch myself in the face every day, because I was so annoyed with watching my thoughts throughout the day. And I knew that that was what was holding me back. And for those of you who meditate, you probably have observed your crazy thinking. And you know, what you need to understand is that your thoughts are just patterns.
Christina, this lady makes me so mad. I've got 13 years clean as of the 10th, and this is just so twisty of her. Christina, you are incredible. Seriously. She is, and I do not say this lightly, Amy is one of, if not the twistiest coach in Beachbody. And targeting people who are working on or looking to start their sobriety journey. Oh my God. This is such toxic positivity bullshit, and I hate it so much. Yeah, it's a thought stopping technique. It's in the bite model. It's in the influence continuum. They all do it. I'm missing so many messages.
And a lot of times we just think these thoughts that are completely just not ours.
And congrats to everyone else in the chat for being sober however long. That's amazing. Absolutely.
And they're just like on a tape. And what you need to do is you need to reprogram your thoughts and reprogram your thinking.
Thank you for your word.
So if you're feeling like, I don't know what to post, blah, 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 then what's going to happen? So like, if you're feeling like a 3, right? You're like, I rate myself a 3. I don't really feel confident. The thoughts.
Can we say toxic positivity, or will Colleen come after us? I think it's more of a horror situation where you say toxic positivity 3 times in the mirror and then there's a horror story that happens. I think that's what it is.
of somebody, and this is a T and an F, by the way, the thoughts of somebody who rates themselves a 3 is like, I don't know what to say. So you just say whatever.
Why do I have rules about not calling people names? Because right now, I want to call names. This behavior is so not sober, but I'm hitting 10 or 11 in recovery from my eating disorder this year. Congratulations. And like knowing that the live chat is cheering each other on and that it's a safe place to like share and that y'all are legitimately like happy for one another is so cool to see.
You're just like, check, I need to get it up. Check, I'm just going to post something. I'm just going to share my story again for the 10th millionth time that nobody cares about because you're only talking about yourself, right? And you know, the circumstance.
Where did they learn that from? Their coaches, because y'all are not training people on how to market. For the love, do I want them to do better at this? No, I do not. It makes me angry that they are now yelling at their team, and their team is going to walk away feeling defeated. That, oh my gosh, I'm still not doing something right, and who's responsible? It's people like Amy and whoever else is in the leadership positions on these pyramid empires for not actually showing someone how to market and then making their team feel bad about it. Come on.
Dance, and this is the self-coaching model, and this is what you can be able to do with yourself if you really teach yourself how to do this. And then the best thing about this is you can teach your team how to do this. The circumstance is that like you want to, you know, I'm going to just assume everybody here wants to build a 6-figure income, right? Because why the fuck wouldn't you want? Like, why wouldn't you want to? Like, that's just weird.
Oh, so I have to think about people wanting to build a 6-figure income so that they will come into my downline and then I will automatically be able to make commission whenever they purchase volume from the company. And if I strategically place people correctly, where I have a weak leg and a strong leg, I'm going to get even more money. Stop it.
Why wouldn't you want to? No, I don't want to make
Karina, we are watching your videos in the background. And I'm commenting. Also, wait, is Karina here? I just saw Karina. Y'all, Karina, a lot of people in the chat have your videos playing in the background right now. I have your live Optavia's 3-week summer boot camp streaming in the chat, and we're playing it on normal speed. It's muted, but I think it still counts as watch time. And then other people have it in the chat as well. It was one of your longer videos. So I figure while we're streaming, we are also getting you watch hours. And if anyone else wants to participate, you can watch this video of Karina's and leave a comment and boost it for the algorithm so other people will want to watch it too. We love you so much. We want you to hit your watch hours. I'm so excited for you.
Funny. Like, ew, okay, that thought in itself is problematic. Okay, I just want to help people. How are you helping people by not helping them make money? Everybody needs money. Like,
everyone needs money. Oh my God. Yes, we do. But seriously, how is being plugged into a system like Beachbody where everything is 4 or 5 times the market value of the exact same product? And it has to be that way because you have to pay out making the product. Then you have to pay out corporate. Then you have to pay out every single line of people in the commission structure. And you're telling me that's the best way to make money? No, it's the best way for you to make money, Amy. I feel ragey. I'm also I'm tired, but tentatively, I am not in pain right now. And I am feeling like I don't have a filter again.
Problematic. Okay, it's problematic thinking. It's not empowering.
Let's go.
When women have money, they do good things. Like, why wouldn't you want to make money and give it the opportunity to?
I was gonna play tonight. I don't know if I can though, because I don't know if I'll be able to stay awake.
Other women. And men too. Good men do good things, right? So let's not leave them out either. But in any case, no matter what it is, it's like, hey, what is the goal? So like, if we're just kind of like checking off the.
Oh my God, we need to do the final countdown. Look, Karina, we need to play this song. It gets better. I mean, I love the kazoo. Oh my God. Spicy DC has entered the chat. I don't know what's happening. Honestly, I'm here for unfiltered DC. What is the safe word though? I think it's kazoo. Let me let my dog out. I'm gonna press play. Tell me what happens. I'll BRB.
Box, like that's not showing up like somebody who earns 6 figures, right? That's showing up as an employee, right? What do employees do? They do the bare minimum, right? They show up, they do what they got to do, they clock in, they scan the groceries, they clock out, they go home, they leave that place, they don't think about it again till they have to go back there again, right? My first job was at Whole Foods in high school. I'm just kind of reminiscing. And so, but that's not, we're not employees, like we were business owners. So this should be like, you should be obsessed with figuring this out, because this is the top.
No, you should be obsessed with teaching your team how to learn how to online market.
Top of your funnel. Your social media is the top of your funnel. This is your entire business. This is your storefront. Okay.
Oh, good. I'm glad
so
you're
what ends up happening if you're like, I don't know what to post, what do you do?
Listen, there's 131 people in the chat. I know I'd ask y'all to do stuff all the time, like getting Heather to 500, and then we got Tish to 800. And not we, y'all did it all. If you could put Karina's long video, the one that I'm about to link in the chat, like on another screen on your computer and mute it and play it on one speed, she would get a lot of hours, 260 or something. I'm bad at math. It's this one. Make sure you're on live chat.
You get one of those posting calendars that tell you Mindset Monday, Transformation Tuesday, what do I wear Wednesday, paycheck Thursday, I don't know, right? And so you're like, okay, today's Mindset Monday. And so you're like, you write something about, Petra and what you learned in the Mind Mastery, which is a great start, right? Like you just like, it's important to get in the habit of it, right? Like that is a beginner. That's a beginner. But I would say after your first 30 days.
Listen, here's what I'll do. If you take a screenshot and send it to me in a DM on Say Hello to DC, and we hit the watch hours tonight, I'll do a snarky giveaway. Okay? So if you go to that link, find one that's long, and go to your computer, take like a little snapshot that you're actually watching it and post it. And if Karina hits her watch hours tonight, we'll do a snarky giveaway. Okay? Here's the link to her video. Karina, you're a little bit late. They haven't taught us anything, and I've been a pause champ today. So, unfortunately, we're learning about manifestation. Hell yes. Let's go. Let's go. And I'll do a giveaway. If we hit the watch hours tonight, the snarkies in my chat who are helping do this, we'll do a snarky giveaway I'll try to make a better cup this time.
Like you need to move on from the posting schedule. Like you got in the habit of posting. Now you know how. So like, bro.
Okay, here's the secret word. And this is good for today is the 12th at 5:26 p.m. So we have 6 hours. No, we don't. I'm bad at math. We've got 6 hours and 34 minutes to do this, okay? Kazoo is the secret word, along with your screenshot of watching one of Karina's videos. Okay? Wait, what, Jessica? What? Jessica, what's happening? Small town drama? Oh my God.
Grow. It's time to grow, right? So then what ends up happening is in the result line, nobody follows you. Nobody signs up with you. Your conversations are weird because like they don't connect. Nobody's connecting with you. And you're getting massive amounts of objections. And usually because you're getting a massive amount of objections because what's going on in your head? I'm broke. Nobody can afford this. I don't have the money.
It's all your little team's fault. Wow. Amy, your ability to teach is just astounding. And I'm being hella sarcastic right now because how dare you say that the way someone thinks is more powerful than actual tools that you can give them to know how to market online. I'll give you an example. I'll pull it up. I have notes. Hold on. I'm going to give you an example right now. Here we go. 20, is it? Here we go. I'm looking for something. Is this it? No. Nope. Hold on. I'm trying to find my stuff. Hold on. Okay, here we go. You ready? Take notes. Where do we send the photo? Say hello to DC or email me. So you can go to Instagram. .com/say hello to DC. Or you can go to say hello to DC at Gmail. Okay. Here you go. And let's say, okay, how do you engage with someone? All right. These are for stories. You could do, you remember this, and you can do a throwback. So if your audience maybe is 90s babies or 80s babies or 70s babies, you can do like commercials or something, and you can do like a remember this. All right. Remember, and you would do that in a series of 3 slides. You could do a spiritual, like inspirational quote. You can go, you could post something that like things that make you go, like the people of Walmart type of pictures or something like that. And you could stickers. You could use the stickers in Instagram or like the ABC. Who said this? And you could have pictures and you could interact with someone and make it safe. The problem is in multi-level marketing, nobody wants to interact with your stuff because you're hyper focused on any attention. So you're messaging people who are looking at your stories. You know how creepy that is? Stop it. You could do storytelling and you could do a mid storytelling, and your storytelling should take 3 slides at most. A story from your childhood, a random thought. You could share someone else. You could talk about how incredible Karina is and how hard she works as an incredible mom and a wife and just an awesome like support. And when she has the time, which she is fitting it in after she's done being an incredible mom for the day, that she does and calls out these these multi-level marketing people. Okay? And she was so close to getting monetized last year. She hit the 1,000. Life hit the fan. And now her hours are expiring. And what can we do to help her? Watch her stuff. And not only watch like a pity watch, but because her stuff is good. And we need people that like her who are strong and articulate and sassy. And also one of the best things is because multi-level marketing companies target the community that she is a part of and she speaks Spanish, she is a bilingual creator. We need all of those type of people in this community to help get the word out. And so go sub to her and go please watch her stuff. You can do also like I'm just raging for no reason. And you can do Q&As, like fill in the blank. Like you could do a quote and you could say, what word would you pick? What word would you put here? And then you could share those stuff. You could do remember this. You could do what's your favorite. You could do pick one, share some, where you can do circles and stuff like that. It's just you can do lots of different things, and it's about like building blocks of what people can do in stories that aren't just talking about body. God, I'm so mad. I love Karina.
I don't want to do that. Like all your thoughts are bleeding into your social media, no matter how much you think you're hiding it.
Also, another tangent. You know how scary it is for a kid with the type of thinking that is also in religious systems too, where they think that if you're depressed or if you have bad thoughts and you're not using thought stopping techniques, that it's gonna like somehow seep into you, and that not only are you going to be whatever depressed, or that you're gonna make other people depressed, or that for some reason you're in some kind of sin because you're mentally like unwell. My parents didn't say that. It's just stuff I picked up on in church, okay? And then it's stuff that you don't know to bring up to your parents. So stuff that she's saying right now, it's very like awful.
There's no hiding. There's no hiding. This is why personal development and your mindset needs to be a priority. It needs to be the thing that you invest in the most. I always tell my team, all the income that you earn from your business your first year should be reinvested back into yourself in terms of personal development, because that is what I did to get over my damn self and to start checking my ego at the door and stop caring if so-and-so was blasting me on some hate page or on a YouTube, or so-and-so making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I think that you are an awful teacher and an awful marketer. And so what? You have used your beauty to rise in the ranks of Beachbody. Wow. And you are preying on people who are working on their sobriety. That's the issues I have. I have additional issues that not only are you being predatory in funneling people who are working on their sobriety into your Beachbody downline where you make commission off of them. You make it seem like Beachbody is going to somehow be better than traditional treatments and therapy and AA and stuff like that. And you are directing those people into a situation where they make you money. No thanks.
Back from high school, or a family member was like talking smack about me. None of that matters to me, because I know who I am and I know where I'm going, and I'm okay with people being wrong about me. I'm not here for them. I am.
You might not be here for us, but there has to be something to be said about what you are doing, and that your influence is unchecked, and that people are trying to speak up and say some of the things you're doing are unethical at the foundation, at the very inside of what they are. Targeting the sober community, targeting people who are searching for sobriety and working on their sobriety, plugging them into Beachbody is, in my opinion, wrong. It's hella twisty, okay?
Here for people like me. And this is the rub right here, okay?
She's partly on a sober journey. She also is a sober coach. And so she finds people on Instagram who are also sober or working on their sobriety. She makes relationships with them, and then she plugs them or gets them to sign up for Beachbody. It's like it's so twisty. It's just, and we'll really quickly, just again, this is her Instagram, not to be touching the poop. It's a lifestyle type of Instagram. It is her like living her best life now that she's sober, now that she does a before like getting fit, and how much fitness and being in Beachbody has given her the best life, but she sprinkles in targeting things to the sober community, and then says that she's helping them, and then they get plugged into Beachbody. I don't know if I'm not saying this correctly. I think Clowntown's done a video on them that was like way better than this.
This is the rub for you guys, and that is that you just want, there's like a graspy desperation of like, I just want people to like me. I just want people to sign up with me. I need to hit Success Club. I need like the graspy desperation, right? And that's not attractive, right? Like what happens if somebody
that's not attractive? Wow.
comes up to you and you shake their hand and it feels like a soggy wet fish, right? Like there's no grip there.
You know, it's not attractive, putting on a presentation that's not helpful to anybody on your team. You're wasting their time because they can't see what you're writing on your board because you didn't pin yourself. Okay.
It's like kind of moist and soft. And it's like, that was like the most gross handshake ever. And it just lacked confidence. Like, do you want to like that always hits me. Like when I shake somebody's hand and their handshake is like, okay, you've never done manual labor before in your life.
Or maybe they didn't have someone tell them how to handshake someone in a confident manner. Or maybe they're uncomfortable with touching other people. Did you ever think of that? No. You're just saying, oh, they've never done manual labor. How ableist of you to say something like that. Not everybody can. Wow. Holy shit.
What, like, why are you so nervous shaking my hand? Like,
a lot of people are, except when they're on with Julie Voris. This is from the Slay Squad group on Facebook. There's a private group where coaches pay to be a part of it, and they let their teams get training from all the top coaches who are paying to be a part of it. And Julie Voris is one of the other coaches, and she said, if you're not paying attention to me, and if you don't look like you're focused on what I'm saying, you need to have your camera off. And so just a lot of them, these are all coaches. These are all people trying to win at the Beachbody multi-level marketing pyramid.
Confidence is everything, and it's so attractive. And so if you are lacking confidence on your social media, guess who you are attracting?
Stay safe, Rivka.
People who lack confidence. And it's so frustrating because you're like, why don't these people do this? And it's like, well, it's because of you, it's because you're lacking the confidence. So what builds the confidence? First, it's changing the way you think about people. Okay. And Meg did training on this way back in the day of the Trust Trio, and how much you believe that other people want to hear from you and want to know what's going on in your amazing brain. How much you want to be seen, right? Like, again, are you acting out of main character energy, or are you just like posting and hiding like, oh my God, right? Like there is a difference. There's a difference between the person who shows up like, I'm here.
Shut the fuck up. When my mom's second husband was mistreating my brother and me, we were told by a pastor of the church that we needed to ask for forgiveness. Holy shit. It was a Southern Baptist preacher and the stepdad's brother-in-law. No way. I believe you. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. Oh my God. I ended up getting kicked out of the house at 16 and went to live with my grandparents. Oh no. And your brother ended up staying and getting more indoctrinated. I'm so sorry. My brother is finally starting to realize that it was all wrong. I'm so sorry. Thanks, everyone. The rotation is too high in the sky to do anything at ground level, so we'll be fine. Just a bit of excitement.
I can show you the way. Sign up with me. I got what you want. And the person who's like kind of like showing up and just writing whatever. So you got to change your thoughts. Okay. You have to change the way you think about the people that you're talking to and that you're posting for. Because if nobody is following you, it's because you don't have anything that they want. And it's not that you don't have it, it's that you're not advertising it. We are network marketers. Your job is to...
You're an independent contractor in multi-level marketing, which is under the umbrella of direct selling. Oh my God.
Market. You are in marketing. What's so funny is that used to be I was going to go into marketing. And
you were going to go into marketing, but you didn't. We're 22 minutes in. You've been blaming your team, and you're making me mad.
College, and I ended up being in marketing anyway. Like, it always interested me. I thought it was psychology behind it was so...
You thought the psychology behind marketing was so interesting, and yet you can't even teach your team how to do it?
So, and it's so amazing. And there's a lot of figuring out that needs to happen. And so the first step needs to be your thoughts around your languaging, your copy, and your visual communication.
No. Okay, start with a building block. Let's do a story. And it doesn't have to be about Beachbody. You can do a last year at this time. So this time last year, I was living in my house with my spouse, and we were thinking about taking an early rotation to a new duty station because of a whole set of circumstances that happened. And in that process, he ended up getting a job that was very hard to get, and he was really excited about it. And I had to go through extra health stuff to make sure that the hospital in another country on base could take care of me. And so I ended up in literally a year, we get on track to start figuring out what's going on. And in March, February, I fail the exemplary family whatever plan because they cannot take care of me. And so I'm waiting for surgery. And so my husband is in another country by himself now. So that is how I am here at my parents' house and why I'm streaming from my dad's office. You can do little things and you don't have to share deep stuff. You can do little stuff. Like this time last year, I was going to a tulip festival, and then you show pictures from the tulip festival or whatever. Or this time last year, I was whatever it is. Or childhood. You can do a childhood thing. It's like it Do you see I made myself laugh? I was trying to find Amy because she was so small and couldn't find her for the longest. Where's Waldo? It's like, and I don't say that to like ask for pity. It's like a part of, in your stories in marketing, you can start with a foundational question. What were you doing this time last year? And you do it. You can start with that. Or, you can, I don't know. There's just different ways to do that. And you could have started with tactile things that are measurable that help people learn how to engage with their audience if they don't know how. Because I'll promise you, she has given you no marketing tips, and you watch all these people and all they're saying is, I don't look like Amy. My account doesn't look like Amy. I don't have the effervescent, whatever stuff that she does. How am I supposed to grow my business? Oh, you're just not thinking the right things. Give me a break.
Your visual communication is your videos and your photos and how you're conveying your message to people. And then your copy needs to be, the
Yes.
story, solution, and call to action. And it always needs to be the same thing. You should be doing a call to action every single day in some way or another, whether it's a question or an invite to this or
No, wrong, false, 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 literally false. I'll read you a I'll read you a caption. Okay? This is for anyone. They're not all call to actions. It's not always like going to Beachbody. And so there could be questions, but it doesn't have to be call to action. It could just be an engagement question. This, for an example, okay, friends, I have a very important question for you. Return. Pointed toe heels. Are they really coming back? I just gave 20 pairs to charity 2 years ago, and now I see them all over the fashion show runways. Is it for real? What are your thoughts? That is a casual, conversational post. Doesn't apply to everyone, but it has the questions in there because you're dealing with, again, obviously someone who does wear high heel shoes or whatever. You're dealing with people who maybe don't wear them at all. You're dealing with people who love them. You may be dealing with people who hate them. And then you're telling a little bit of a story about, like everyone has had maybe had that moment where they donated a bunch of craft supplies and then they realized they may have needed those a few months later because they're like, oh crap, I was trying to clean up my office, but now I need those things again. And so it's just, there's a more subtle, indirect way to engage with an audience, and she's not helping anybody.
Whatever. But if your circumstance is 6-figure business, right?
Nicole, you want to jump on? I'll send you the link if you want to jump on. I don't know why I'm whispering, but if you do, let me know. Copy.
You see that? 6-figure business. Then your thought,
Allison is not
to
muted.
be somebody who shows up, is that like she or he needs this, right?
Perfect. Exactly.
If you're showing up every day on your social media, like I like posting, like, that somebody is out there that needs this, you are showing up completely different than somebody who's like, oh my God, I don't want to sound salesy. I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to talk about BODI every day, right?
You know what I don't want? I don't want someone to form a fake relationship with me and then find out that they were only trying to be my friend, so I'd sign up to be a coach underneath them. That's what I don't want to do.
Like, those are completely different people, and how they're showing up is completely different. Have you noticed that, like, the other version of you has a different voice and a different...
What's the other version of you? You don't have to be anybody different than who you are. What is Amy talking about?
I have a different name.
I'm going to see if Nicole wants to pop on. Nicole. I'm doing it on Instagram. If you want to join, Nicole. If you do, if you don't, that's okay.
For her too. she's a completely different person, right? She's not you. She's just a version of you that needs to go away. She's like an old, outdated version of you from like middle school that like needs to like go away. Because everybody was awkward in middle school.
I mean, I'm awkward. Am I not supposed to be that way? I'm quirky. Am I not supposed to be that way? See, that's the thing too. She's still pressing her own idea of what people are supposed to be on this call. And she's saying, you better not be quirky. You better not be awkward. You better not be this, and this. You have to be something and make sure you're thinking everything correctly.
And if you reach your peak in middle school, oh, I feel for you. I'm sorry. That's a hard one. So let's try to reach your peak now. Okay. Let's try to up the game. Right. I did not reach my peak in middle school. So yeah, you can do a re-peak. You're allowed a reinvention. Older and wiser. So your feelings need to.
You're writing with a red marker on a whiteboard. You have no light in front of you. We can't see anything. And then you didn't pin yourself on this call.
To back up that thought, right? If she needs this, right? So your feeling needs to be a feeling of confidence, right? You need to feel confident in the way that you show up in what you're saying. And listen, this is going to reflect in how often you're posting about the business opportunity. Because if you're really feeling confident about the new 28-day action plan and where you're going from here and how you're going to end the year, and that you feel excited and pumped and you have energy and you know that this is like a new, like everything, this is a new opportunity, and then you're like, you're going to grow and you're going to end up speaking at NLC and you're going to be on the stage at Summit. Like, you know this without a shadow of a doubt. That is the confidence that you have to show up with every single day on your social media.
Or you can just show up and be yourself. You can have conversations with people. Maybe, I don't know what those conversations look like, but there is a starting point and you're not telling anybody how to start. You can do, I left my computer at work. Yes. Okay, Nicole. Okay. Next time. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at scheduling. Okay. Nicole doesn't have her computer, so she can't come, but we miss her. But she'll be in the chat.
Because I don't know about you, but I'm signing up with that girl.
Yes.
Are you signing up with that girl? Because I'm signing up with that girl. There's this, like, you need to show up as the 6-figure confident person way before you're that person if you want to attract the people who want to be shown the way.
Shown the way? Drop a 1 if this sounds like a cult. I'm going to drop a 1. I'm going to vote in my own poll. 1. Oops, that was an exclamation point. Sounds like a freaking cult.
Right? And a lot of times I go to, people's Instagram and it's like, there's nothing on their page that says, I am here to show you the way. If you go to my page, which is why I put my Instagram handle on the live, you go to my page, I'm straight up just like trying to like find my person.
No, you're not. This is what hers says. Amy Mashburn Wellness. It says Amy line, healthy pregnancy line, motherhood line, sober. That dark text, I'll share it. What am I doing? So we have this. All of the dark text right here, and hopefully I can highlight it. This is searchable. This right here is searchable on Instagram, okay? So when I used to have a plant Instagram, I had something and then plant helper. And I found non-followers who are looking for plant help because they're typing in plant help in the search term, and my account would come up. So while I haven't used that account in a long time, I was not necessarily even converting people to followers. I was getting DM after DM after DM of trying to help people who needed help with their plants. And so I was answering their questions. So this, if you're on Instagram, this needs to be searchable. This doesn't mean anything. Amy who? You're typing in Amy and you think your name's going to be the first that comes up? This should not, she should take this out. She says unconventional living plus inspiring you to escape the rat race by becoming the CEO of your own health. Why didn't we do any soft returns? This doesn't make any sense. Next mentorship is open. It's always open. Warm bodies with credit cards welcome. Okay? No, you're good. I'm going to ask you all the time. I literally will ask you all the time. I know it was rough because I ended up ditching it because I left the people in Young Living, and a bunch of people in Young Living followed that account, and I was like crushed when I moved here to Texas, and I tried to bring my plants, and a lot of them died in the car trip. It's like I know a lot of stuff to do. It's just I don't have the energy to do them. I like YouTube. Instagram's okay. Like I don't hate Instagram. I just I guess I should try to grow it. I guess I should try to show you what you can do to grow Instagram to help other people. I just have been tired.
And trying to help her. That's all my content's about, is like connecting with my people and helping her to be in touch with my opportunity. And I'm not scared to talk about it. I'm not shy about it. I'm not trying to like, have them fill in the gaps. I'm like straight up. I actually just did a call to action on my page just now, right before this, so you guys can see what that looks like.
Also, this live was from last night, 20 hours ago. 20 hours ago, or 21 hours, or 22 hours ago now. And they always end up posting it to the Facebook page. I just don't get it.
And I can screen share here if you want me to, but the actions are that you're doing call to actions daily, right? Like exactly
Love it.
Who you're speaking to, right? And then the result of that is that people are going to just like start flocking to you.
I'll tell you what my bio was. It's not the best, but it says, I'm a reformed plant killer trying to live a full, healthy life with minimal effort. I kill plants so you don't have to DM me for help. That's what it was. And you do the returns so that people don't have to read all the way across. You can get 4 or 5 lines to show up on any phone.
They're going to start flocking to you because they're attracted to you, because they're connecting to you without you ever talking to them. They are connecting with you. The result is connection. So we're going to segue the result of connection, because this is what I want you to write down on a Post-it. Connection, right?
Ooh, do it.
What does my Post-it say? Slow down and connect with
a silver yen. Is my favorite plant of all time. Like a pothos are the easiest to keep alive. I don't know what she said. Slow down and connect with people. That's what her sticky note says. This could have been a very bad PowerPoint.
People. All right. I think a lot of you are missing this piece and not.
Does she realize she's yelling at us the whole time? Hell yes, link it. Link us. Wait, if you're a mod, you can link it. I think Harper's a mod. Link it. We'd love to share it. I'd love to share it. Meow. Karina, you've just got another hour and 27 minutes and 2 seconds added to your watch time. Okay.
In terms of like connect, invite, follow up that you do in the power hours, you're missing the connection piece before you ever talk to them. So who's ready to dive in? I haven't even dove in yet. You ready? I'm like sweaty and pregnant.
The best thing you can do is get a water like meter. Oh, I love Hoyas too. But if you're a legit plant killer and you like overwater or whatever, putting them in the shower is the best. And using your water meter so you can see if the actual dirt at the bottom is not getting soaked enough. You know what I mean? Follow them though. They're the professionals. You see in Karina's background, she has like 100 plants behind her.
I love it. Okay.
Oh my God, I love that. I love that so much.
So, like I said, I'm going to talk about this on Friday, but I just went through this whole situation with my social media because I mean, I have women on my team who like social media is like last, like I have women on my team who are like in the top 10 right now. Some of them.
I'm just going to show y'all one picture. This is going to make me sad, but it's okay. These are all the plants that I took with me to Corpus, and a lot of them didn't survive. I have a silver lady. I've got a prayer plant. I've got a snake plant. I've got my propagations. I don't know. I just have all my plants in there. I've got my fiddle leaf figs. I've got alocasia. I've got philodendron. And a lot of them didn't survive when they came to Texas, so I'm not going to cry about plants.
Are crushing their social media, like they're super, they have like a singular niche, right? They like only post about like recipes or something, right? And then there's other women on my team who are in the top 10 right now who like,
yeah, it's
like their social media is like second place to everything else, right? So it's like, again, this is my personal professional opinion.
It's like, why do I cry over plants? I don't. Oh my God, I hate myself.
But this is what has worked for me. So you have to, again, take what you like and leave the rest and get into a rigorous testing process.
She hasn't told them how to do anything yet. What rigorous testing process? Tell them how to do foundational things like talk to the camera. Tell them how to write their bio so that people will want to stay. Like your bio is your sales pitch that people read and they decide, okay, maybe I'll scroll, maybe I'll stay.
Now, I believe that a rigorous testing process of your social media takes about 90 days. I feel like this business is delayed by 90 days. And when I say, oh, hold on. Let me find the situation. Okay. And when I say that I feel like this is delayed 90 days, I feel like if you rated yourself like a very low score, first of all, it's going to take about 90 days for your mindset.
She hasn't even fucking taught us anything. Go look at your impressions and go look at your reach. Your impressions, I think, should be 10 times the number of followers you have, and your reach should be 7 times the number of, I think. Yes, your reach should be 7 times the number of followers you have. So if you have 10 followers, if you're on the right track, your reach should be 70, and your impressions should be No. I'm bad at math. Yes, 70 and then 10 should be, your impression should be 100. And so if you're looking for growth, you should look at your reach and your impressions and your engagement. And you can track that. And you can have small wins. Okay, thanks, Jen. Sorry I'm crying. I am sad I lost all my plants.
To catch up, right? So it's going to take 90 days for you to reframe your thoughts, reframe your mindset, and you need to get to work on that while you're also growing a pair of you-know-what and starting to post things that you're not posting for whatever reason.
They're not posting for whatever reason because they don't know what to post. They don't know that you shouldn't have a million dots on your Instagram, that you can talk to someone and you can do it in short bursts, that you can spread out your interactions to boost your engagement. So if you have clusters of 3 by 3 by 3, meaning 3 stories in the morning, 3 stories in the afternoon, 3 stories at night, that your content keeps getting pushed. And then within that, your 3 stories, you can do, does your family do this too? Like leaving socks around or something fun. I don't know what it would be. Also you could do a guessing thing for like stickers where you could have a quote and then say who said this and give 3 options. I used to love doing trivia on Fridays on Instagram. And then they'd give a gift card after everyone answered for the trivia, and I'd grab clips of old horror movies and old horror like plant movies and stuff, and then whoever got the most right would win a gift card or something. You can make it fun. You can make it interesting.
Okay. The mindset thing takes time. And then as the mindset thing starts to click and align and you're starting feeling more confident and you're like, I think I got it.
Thank you, Leah.
Then it probably takes about another 90 days to start seeing the results you want to see. Very rarely do people give it that much time. They're like, oh, I'm posting every day and it's been 21 days and nobody's coming to me and I'm getting objections. I feel this, it's a waste of my time. I'm not getting results. And then they stop and then they get inconsistent and then it just all falls apart. Right. And I see it all the time. It's a lack of consistency that takes people out. If you are constantly
if you don't have the infrastructure of the knowledge of how to engage on social and how to I can do if I can select this content and then put it out and produce it, and you can start learning how to build that conversation, it's much easier so that you don't give up and feel discouraged. And you can have measurables. You can have, what's my 7x? What's my 10x based on my followers? Am I measuring here, and am I improving on my numbers? Even if it's a small improvement, it's still an improvement.
Stopping and starting and stopping and starting. It's just like a yo-yo diet. You're gaining and losing the same 15 pounds every single time you do that.
That's so sweet.
So you have to find consistency, and I've done a training on that in the Slay Squad before. Picking a number and sticking to it. Picking amount of call to action and sticking to it. But I want you to challenge yourself. Challenge yourself for 90 days to do a call to action every day. This business should feel hard.
This business should feel hard. Wow. Tell us how. That is another cult technique. That's another high control group technique about telling you what your reality is going to be like and what to expect.
Because you're challenging yourself. And this is not hard in the sense that you're doing manual labor. This is hard in the sense that you have to actually use your brain. And
wow. I mean, everyone has to use their brain. Seriously?
Try to write something that's like, that you can move somebody into action, right? So there is all these different Instagram experts on Instagram, and I think that they're all full of shit. Just going to put that out there. Not one of them has built a network marketing business from the ground up like I have. They have built their businesses off of telling people if they followed them that they could build the amount of followings that they have, which
no one has built a network marketing business like I have.
The math is not mathing. Like, I'm like, okay, so like, you're going to tell me that you can show me how to get the same amount of followers that you have, even though that we are doing something completely different. I'm not buying it. But what I am buying is that the whole niching down thing is probably completely different than what you may think. So
you haven't taught us any foundational things yet. So you don't need to talk about niching down because you don't even know who your audience is yet. I don't want to give them help. I don't want people in multi-level marketing to be more successful. I'm upset that all of these people who are looking to her for some kind of help aren't getting it. They're getting yelled at. And she is an awful teacher.
This is what I was sold to believe in terms of niching down, and what brought my attraction, like my people coming to me, to a screeching halt. And that was putting myself in a box.
How's Karina doing on watch hours? Sometimes it takes a little bit to upload, but I have Karina's video muted on another screen, and I started it from 0, and it's at 1 hour and 39 minutes. I think some of y'all are doing that too. I don't know if Karina, if it's too stressful to tell us, don't tell us.
Okay, so we're going to call that niche down to 1. And here's the box that I was living in. So the niche, I've seen it niche down to so many different things. Some of you have been like, I'm just going to talk about gut health. How many of you done that? I'm just going to talk about, I don't know, how many of you guys have like been like, I'm going to pick one thing and only post about that? Recipes, right? Maybe it's like eat more dessert.
Oh my God, for the love of God.
Hey, I have a girl on my team who's the first person to ever pass me in her PV, and she does this and she's crushing it, but she's the only person I've ever seen crush it. So, I mean, it works for her because she went all in on that, but that is for her personality, and it works for her. That would never work for me. I am too multi-dimensional,
she's so one-dimensional, it works for her, but I'm too multi-dimensional. I'm too good at everything, so it wouldn't work for me. Wow, you're so condescending.
Passionate for that to work for me. But hey, if you want to do that and you want that to be your thing, and you're gonna
do it. You need a good you need a stream to do? You need a video or something? Let me know if you need a video. I'll send you anything.
And you would have fun doing that, making recipes every day and recording them for the rest of your fucking life. Do it. But that does not sound fun to me. That sounds awful. I'm more of like a bowl of SHIT with Aaron Hopkins kind of a girl. So
you cussed earlier. Why are you spelling it out now?
Like, that's not going to work for me. And this is why niching down to 1 is not for all.
No, niching down is important. It's even more important to find your 3 core values of what you want to do on your page. She's talking about niching down before she even knows. Like, find the 3 things that are most important to you to do on your page. And it's not stuff. It's characteristics. Like educating people. That's part of the one thing I like to do. Like, I like talking about graphic design here. I also like, but that's a part. That's one of my core values on this. So like one of my core things on my plant one was because I was trying to do it like the plant stuff with the Young Living stuff. I know. I had niche down and picked my 3 things. You can pick. We'll find this. Hold on. So even still talking about when you talk about Instagram grid layouts, I'm not doing this right now, but you have there's different shapes of ones that you can make, but the ones, the twos and the threes and how it's sorted out are based on what you are doing, your 3 things that you're trying to do on your page. Not just tell about the product, share something personal, whatever it is, and it's about like your core things of what you want to do on your page. It's I'll find it. I know, I wish I remembered all this stuff. Your 3 core beliefs. So think, like, what are you passionate about? What do you want to share? What does your brand represent? You list words. Think of your audience avatar. What do they need and want from you? What pains can you solve? Write those down. And if you need for example, you could do education, motivation, inspiration, empower, optimize, design, assist, simplify, challenge, encourage, adventure, popular, rational, passionate, urgency, scarcity, rewards. Like, so you're listing some of the things on the audience side and you side. So like, what am I passionate about? I'm passionate about community. I know. I'm passionate about education. I'm passionate about empowering people who are empathetic. Okay? So you find those and then you build out your social presence from there. Okay? And then when you really can find out what your character, your values, your core beliefs are, you all of the other stuff gets to get vetted against that, and then you get to start having a more cohesive social online presence.
It's for maybe like a very specific personality type, right?
Oh,
again, you're gonna have to figure that out on your own, right? And that's gonna take time. How many of you guys, what else have you niche down to? Put in the chat. Why did you try to put yourself in a box?
Let me get it. Hold on. Let me get it. I have it. Sorry, I went to bed like late last night. Please don't be dead. We're not dead. GREC. Sorry, I know you asked about that. Courtney. Oh, God. Angela Sumner, 35 minutes, 4 hours ago. Do you want that? I have a 5-minute one from 21 hours ago, too. And I've got a 20-minute one from 2 days ago. And a 15-minute one from 3 days ago, but her baby's in it. Which one do you want, Karina? Hi, Patricia. I have them all auto downloaded. Okay, I'm just gonna download the one from earlier today and the one from yesterday. So when they always talk about niche down, I'm just like, why? Because they want to find their people. They're trying to find the person that's gonna say yes to them the fastest. Send me the newest one. Okay. Because when you niche down, you can find people who want to buy your product or service.
As maybe something, maybe, I don't know.
All right, it's downloading, Karina.
Stay-at-home mom. That's all I am. I'm stay-at-home mom. There's nothing else to me. I only help 40 plus women. I only help teachers. I only help funny people. Funny mom. I'm a funny mom, and that is who I am, and there's nothing else to me. And Megan, I know you. There's so much more to you than being a funny mom. You are definitely more complex than that. Dog mom, adventure girl.
Oh my God.
Adventure girl. I have a lot of those on my team. Adventure girl, outdoorsy girl, because that's part of who I am, right? Like I'm that's part of my I dropped the F-bomb, but I spell shit. That is so funny.
Yeah.
Hey, we all listen. Elise said today in her workout that people have said to her that they love that she doesn't curse.
Angela Sumner is the Monate witch. Her words, not, well, I mean, she kind of calls herself a witch, which she practices, but she's also Bible-y now too. It's confusing.
And quite honestly, if somebody doesn't curse, I'm worried about them as a person. So we all have our own, and that's the thing, right? Like, I'm not going to, and when I first started this business, I didn't curse because I was like, I want to be professional. I want people to see me as this. I need to be coiffed and my hair needs to be done. And I have to, like, I had all these rules. And it was the second that I was just, like, F that. I've gotten in trouble with compliance for cursing. I've gotten in trouble with compliance for saying things that I shouldn't say. I've gotten in trouble.
You get in trouble with compliance for saying things you shouldn't say because it's against the FTC. I mean, are you the only person getting in trouble because they've stopped responding to our emails?
I used to get when I was in my early 30s, I get phone calls from Jemima all the time, like, Amy, you can't say that, you're on cab, you represent the company. And I'd be like, it's freedom of speech, like, but
No, you signed a contract. You're an independent contractor. You signed a contract, and there are certain things that you agreed to in exchange for something else. So, I mean, let's get that straight.
Like, I like to push the envelope, but I'm just being me, right? I'm just being me. And I love Jemima. Just so you guys know, like, I text her all the time. Like, she is a great resource. Don't be afraid of compliance, you guys. Work with compliance. They're here to help us.
Are they here to help y'all? No, they're there so that they don't get sued into an oblivion by the FTC.
The only person to ever say that. But I really do believe that, like, you need to partner with compliance if you want your life to be easier. They're trying to help us. Yeah. Thinking exactly, Amber knows my story, right? Like, the first time I got asked to speak, I asked corporate if I needed to buy, like, slacks for my first speaking engagement. I was like, what do I wear?
Oh my God, I love floofs, but who's barking?
How do I look professional? And they were just like, just be you. We want you. We want Amy. We don't want a version of you. And that's what.
Okay, also, I know we were talking about core values, my values, core beliefs. And then you're listing things in your audience, your you category. You're listing things in your audience category about pains that need to be solved. And if there are words that are repeated, those end up being your three core beliefs. Okay? So if you're trying to figure that out. So for example, Eloise is a pharmacist. So she's our, she's our sciencey person. She is what pain point is she solving? She's debunking misinformation on her page all the time. So, like, people need good resources for trustworthy, like, science information. There would be a word for that. And then, like, think of the audience avatar. What do they need and want from you? They want a trusted source to be able to understand what is being twisted in whatever space in the online space. So she can go through and answer those questions, and then she can also answer questions what she's passionate about, being an ethical pharmacist, an intelligent, keeping up with her certifications, who can help people understand whatever it is. I'm making this up as I go. What do you want to share? What does your brand represent? And so then when you list all those things out, when there's repetition, then you find your core beliefs. Okay, I'm done.
I was like, this is where I'm meant to be, right? Like, I've never been told to be myself. I've always been told, like, your hair is too messy. You need to look more put together for work. Like, like, curly hair girls, you get it. Like, you have to straighten your hair and you have to look a certain way. You have to look professional, right? You have to wear makeup, lots more makeup. Like, and with this opportunity, I've just been able to be me. And so many people hate me on social media.
We don't we hate your behavior of exploiting people who are on a sober journey and plugging them into the Beachbody opportunity. I mean, let's be specific for 1 second.
And I love it because it's like, good. Like, you don't like me. You don't agree with me. You don't like what I do. You don't like network marketing. You think it's an MLM. You think it's a scheme. Good. F you. I don't give a shit. Your opinion cannot shut down my business. So keep on. I'm going to keep on too. Like, you are not the feds. You do not make the rules.
You're not the feds? No. The FTC does have some rules about health claims. And and again, sure, we say twisty because some things they're morally and legally like cloudy. You're not. Sometimes you are breaking the FTC rules. Sometimes people who do break the FTC rules get fined. Okay, it is twisty to target the sober or people looking to be a part of the sober community and then make money off of them because you're saying Beachbody is a 1-for-1 trade with AA or real therapy, which is a no-go, Amy.
Do whatever you want, say whatever you want. And you guys, if you show up to your social media with those kind of thoughts and that kind of energy, you're going to attract people with that kind of energy. Don't you want people to sign up with you who are like, I don't give a shit about what people think. I don't give a shit about, like, you want to have those people on your team because guess what? You get to work with them too. And you guys get to support each other. And hey, I have low days. I have low self-esteem days. I have days when I question myself. I have days when I get my feelings hurt and I call on those women and they're like, you're effing Amy Silverman, like, or Amy Mashburn, whatever my name is now. And
Rita said, listen, man, when your stock goes above 50 cents again, come and talk to me. Oh, and F you right back. Oh my God.
You they pump you up. So don't you want that? So let me help you with the connection piece, okay? Because I'm running out of time.
Oh, you are?
5:30. Oh my God.
No, you're not. You're at 39 minutes. Oh my God, we're never gonna finish this.
A lot of words in like 30 minutes. Okay. So this is how I want you to find your people so that, like, and I want you to also start thinking about yourself. Okay. What compels you to follow an influencer and buy something from them without ever having a conversation with them? Think about that. Noodle on that, brainstorm on that. Take time to journal on that. Like, what is it about them that you have built that immediate trust where you're like, I don't even know them. I literally have followed somebody in the same 15 minutes I followed them, went and bought what they were selling. And then later unfollowed them because I didn't like their content. Like, I have done that. And I ask myself all the time, like, what it is about that person? And it was just that instant connection that I got from them. There was something about them that I liked in that moment that caused me to take action. So what is that for you, right? What causes you to like somebody and connect them right off the bat? Don't you, a really great sign to see if you're on the right track is if you have people coming to your page, following you and saying, let's be friends.
No one does that. Oh my God.
That's what you want, right?
Let's be friends, and then I'm going to exploit the relationship so that I can make money off of you by sticking you in my downline.
It's kind of like you're dating, right? Like, you're putting yourself out there in the dating social media world and you're trying to find your ladies, right? And you're trying to find like your besties that you go to their house in middle school and you borrow their clothes and you never want to give them back, or you loan your clothes to them and your mom gets really mad, right? Like, your friends that you haven't yet met, right? That's what you were trying to find. So what worked for me to build my business to the most successful it ever was is the same thing that is basically digging my business out of a, like having babies and lockdown in 2020 and reels and all the changes that have been happening that caused me to like continue to show up, but not in the way that I used to. Going back to how it used to be. Because I started taking the advice of all these.
This is body hell. Literally. This is Beachbody Health. And Amy Mashburn has been yelling at us for 41 minutes and 43 seconds. Karina, when are you going live? Because I might have to stop. I don't know if, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull her out. I'm going to drop her in a tab and I'm going to speed her up because she's talking too slow for me. And then maybe we can finish at 3 hours. Ooh. She's saying that she dropped rank in Beachbody because of all of these extenuating circumstances and nothing is her fault. That's what she's saying. Super late? Okay. What I'm going to do, Karina, can you schedule it so I can redirect to you? So like if people watch this later, then they can go into your channel. If that's not too much to do. 11:40 p.m. Central. That's around the time my stuff has been updating. Oh, it's scheduled? Okay, let me redirect you. So when this ends, we can redirect. YouTube. Your channel. Edit. Oh, that'll give me a lot of time to watch more of your videos too. That's great. Edit. Do. Customization. Redirect. Karina. I see the comfy kitchen. Karina, you gotta turn on redirect for me. Please. Allow redirects. Because I can't redirect to you right now. Let me speed them up. I gotta speed them up. Hold on. What are we at? Wait.
Experts and all these people, and there was so much.
We are at 41:45. Okay, remove. Stop screen share. And we are going to drop this somewhere over the rainbow. Okay. Where's an MP? I'm looking for an MP4. Oh, that's a sizzle reel. Ugh. Maybe it is in downloads. Here we go. I'm dropping this in. Holy moly. It's so small. Okay. We'll try it. All right, we're going to share. We're going to present, share screen, share tab audio. We're going to try. We are going to try like hell. Add to stream. Okay. We're good. Look how many people dropped off. Oh, they didn't. Never mind. 41. 40. Close enough. We're going to put it on 1.5 speed. Let's go.
That caused me to like
Can you hear?
continue to show up, but not in the way that I used to.
Hi.
Going back to how it used to be. Because I started taking the advice of all these experts and all these people, and there was so much noise on social media that I stopped listening to myself.
You go into your back end where you say manage videos, and then go down and click on the little wheel that says settings, and then you can go to one of the options. I think it's customization. Like when that window pops up, you scroll down and you allow redirects. Okay.
And I stopped trusting myself, and I stopped declaring that I know what's best for me and my business. And when I put my trust in other people, that's when my business started to decline. Okay, my business is now, we got back in the top 10 last year. My business is now back on the up and up. And so I know for a fact that this works for me, and you have to see if it works for you. So
You want to connect with your people, right? So that is the first step, right? You want them to come to your page, instant follow. You get a comment, instant follow. Have you ever gotten that comment? Instant follow. TikTok people do that, instant follow. I do that all the time. When I just love somebody, instant follow. I let them know, instant follow. You're amazing, right? You want to connect with people in a way that just like, yes, instant follow this person. This is me, right? So I still want you to niche down. And this is where like my mind got blown, because when I was at leadership, I talked to the pirate guy who made our BODI niche book. And I was like picking his brain. And this is why it's important to get to leadership, you guys, because like the speakers like stay after and talk to us, and you can like pick their brains and you can like get in there. And I was like, I'm struggling. And this is when I was really struggling. This was right before it all started to click for me again. After becoming a mom, I kind of feel like when you become a mom, your brain like gets erased a bit.
Load it down a
and
little
you kind
bit.
of have to like reinvent yourself. And with every baby, actually. And I was like, I'm so confused because I'm a mom. I love hiking. I love gardening. I love fashion. I love this. I live here. I love, like, there's all these things about me, and I don't want to have to just niche down to one thing. And he was like, those are all that is your one thing. And I was like, I don't understand. It's not one thing. It's like 50 things, right? And he was like, listen, so this is what I want you to do. So this is called a mind map. Okay. So I want you to take out a piece of paper, and I want you to write your name in the middle. Okay. I'm going to write mine, and we're going to do a little exercise together. Okay. And hopefully it'll give you some clarity, because if you don't have clarity, you are just posting into the ether and hoping for virality. And if you hope for virality, if the wrong thing goes viral, it's not going to freaking help you anyway. But what you want is for just consistent high videos of bringing in the right people. You don't want virality.
Yep.
Like I hit when I hit virality, when a video goes viral, I'm like, please be one that's exactly speaking to my person, because I only want those people to follow me, right?
It does help. Watching a video, it all adds up. Yep. Ob knows.
So this is you. This is a mind map. And listen, you can do a new mind map literally through every season of life. And you have to understand that you are an evolution, right? Like who you were a year ago, 3 years ago, that's different. And who you're going to be a year from now, 2 years ago, 3 years from now, you're going to be a different season of life. And so this is a constant work in progress, right? I was very consistent with who I was for like 8 years before.
She's so focused on aesthetics, on what you do instead of a core value, that it's not going to help these people figure out their brand.
Became a mom. So before I had kids. And so my content was like banging. Then I became a mom, and I was just like so confused. So just understand that like when you first start this, you probably don't know who you are. And you probably don't know, like you haven't really, when have you ever done this in your life? Probably never, right? So put some lines. Okay.
We can't see
this is old school marketing. This is old school teaching you how to talk to your people. This is what we used to teach back in the day before Reels came out. And I will tell you, I think it's working again. Why? Because
what the don't cuss.
Because when you post about things you actually love and you actually care about, you can write better about it.
It's different than that. It's different than saying I love floofs and I love plants and I like people and I like technology and I've done graphic design and I like playing video games and I like crafts. That is such a scattered way to do marketing. The best way to do it is, what are you passionate about and what do you want to help people with? And what pain points are you trying to fill? And when there's repetition, you can find your core values. And those core values can look like a myriad of things, but because you have 3 really strong core values about what your social presence is going to be about, it's going to be even better. And she's here saying like, "Oh, just write down what you like to do." Like it's not a way to teach successful marketing, in my opinion, but what do I know? I'm unemployed.
The copy, what you can write, your storytelling, it flows. Then if you're like, oh my God, how do I write about effing brownie recipe again? How do I write about gut health again today? How many stories can I tell about, I don't know, whatever you decided, being a teacher? Like how
We're going to help Tanya real quick. Okay, remove. We're going to share. We're going to present. Stop screen. Let me see if I can do it this way. YouTube. Share the screen instead. Okay. Oh, okay. Here it is. All right. Ready, Tanya? You're going to go to your channel and you're going to manage videos. And you're going to come down. Hopefully you can see this. Can you see this? No, you can't because I'm too big. God dang it. Why am I like this? Oh, dang it. I'm in a different screen. Hold on. Please hold. Okay. You're going to be here after you've clicked on manage videos, okay? You're going to come down here to settings with the little wheel. And I'm going to click on it. And hopefully you can see that. Perfect. So, we've got general, we've got channel, we've got upload defaults, we've got permissions, we've got community, and then right under hidden users, we've got live redirects. And then I've clicked on all channels can redirect to my content. That makes sense? No, this is for you. Wait, what? Huh? I think it's for you, so I can redirect. I think it's so I can redirect to you. So then all channels can redirect my content. So that's how you turn it on so people can raid you. Okay. Remove. Stop screen. Present. Share screen. Audio. And here we go. All right.
Much like I find it so much harder to put myself in a box than to just post about whatever I want to post about. And this is how you're going to start. You're going to start off by posting about all the things you love again, right? All the things that you love and all the things that you're doing. And then what ends up happening in that 30, 60, 90 days, which is why the 90-day time period is so important, is that you start to create your own posting calendar based off of the things that you do the most and the things that are more congruent with who you are today. And so
is she a Ray Higdon groupie? No. Post, measure a week. Take a screenshot of your analytics on your Instagram or your YouTube. Then do the work for a week. What does the work look like? Working on stories, working on getting better, working on posts, making that better, figuring out your core beliefs. And then you look at the growth from day 1 to day 7. And then what if you see growth, great. If you don't, go back to the drawing board, you try again. Once you start seeing growth and you start hitting the 7x and the 10x, then you go 30 days and see what that kind of growth looks like. Don't do 90 days. You can pivot if you have information, and she's saying wait 90 days to do something.
it just flows better, and you can go back to the drawing board and change it whenever you want. Like right now, let's say you're an outdoorsy person and your life is gardening, camping, hiking, being outdoors with the kids, summer activities. And then when the holidays roll around and Christmas and snowing, it's like it's a different lifestyle, right? You do different things. Your life is different, right? And so you're going to post about different things. I believe in a seasonal flow when it comes to my business. I have a guide on that on my Instagram. I believe in a seasonal flow, and every 90 days reevaluating your priorities and your marketing, because they're going to change. I'm not posting about summer weather and being in my garden in the middle of winter. I'm posting about something completely different, right? So let's take a minute on your mind maps.
I got you.
You can hold them up.
I got you.
When you're done with your mind map, can you hold it up so I can see it? I'm going to write mine out.
We're good.
I want you to hold up yours and just write all of your interests and like who you are, right? So like motherhood, mom of like 2 under 2, that was my thing. Now I'm gonna be mom of 3, right? Where you live, if you're passionate, if you're a Washingtonian, it's probably part of your identity. If you're a Floridian, it's probably part of your identity, right? Like when you live in places like that, like it's a part of your identity where you live, right? So start writing down all of the things that make you, all the things you love, gardening. Oh, stop talking, let you go.
Amy Mashburn is killing my analytics on this video. And I am too, because I am pausing so much. And I could have put this on 1.25 from the very beginning.
even some of these have like arrows, right? So like outdoors would be camping and hiking. So some of those can bridge off into other things, right? Like motherhood can be like,
Oh,
how
my
many kids,
internet's so bad.
how many kids. I'm pregnant right now, so that's a big part of my identity right now. Wasn't planning on it being, but it is. So wild cards can happen, right? Injuries, right? Sickness, that kind of stuff then can like become your content, right? What else? PMW. All right. So I put sobriety. I'm 15 years sober. Been sober since I was 23, so that's a big part of me. Pacific Northwest. I live in the Pacific Northwest. I love the great outdoors, camping, hiking, motherhood, farm to table eating, gardening, right? Those are a couple things that I love, right? So you can type it out like Lisa did in the chat, or you can hold up your mind map. Yeah, I like to see them. I'm a visual person.
You can't even read all of these. Amy, stop it.
All of you have like a lot more to you, right? There's a lot about you. Oh, your Enneagram, that's a good one. I'm an Enneagram 4 wing 3. So being an individualist is really important to me, right? Not following what everybody else is doing. Everybody's selling fucking face cream. I'm like, oh my God, I do not want to be part of that. It just gives me an ick factor because everybody's doing it. So I don't want to do it because I'm an Enneagram 4 and I don't do that.
Everyone's doing Beachbody, and so if you're an Enneagram 4 and everyone's doing Beachbody, then why do you want to do Beachbody? She just contradicted herself.
Right? But that has nothing to do with like, I'm not judging anybody. It's just like, if everybody's doing it, I don't want to do it. That's why I love network marketing, right? Because it's like, oh, you think you don't like it? All right, I'm gonna do it because that sounds good to me. So what else? I love these. Yeah, you guys have a lot to you, right? Yeah. Okay, so what I want you to do is I'm going to show you this post. This post, I wouldn't call it viral, but it's what kicked off. It's what like helped me to connect some dots. So that's why I want to show it to you, because what I notice about the women that I like to follow is that it's almost like they put out like a beacon of like, this is who I am. Have you ever noticed that like a lot of people are like, this side of the internet, we homeschool our children and blah, blah, I don't know, like it depends on what's on your feed, but like, it's kind of like you're putting out, like I told my team, like suddenly seeking Susan, like a, woman seeking, friends who love hiking. Like it's like you're doing like if you don't know what Suddenly Seeking Susan is, guys, like go watch the movie, please. Like I know I'm dating myself, but I want to show you this post because I want you to write a short story about who you used to be and who you are now in this stage of your life. And I'm obsessed with Be Real.
Middle row.
Okay, how many of you guys know what Be Real is? This is the easiest way to post on social media and how everybody's posting right now. And this is going to make your life so much easier. So no matter what you're doing, whatever mundane activity you're doing, make sure the lighting is good, because poor lighting is never going to hit. I will not trust anybody who posts anything with poor lighting or like not a clear image. Wipe down your cameras, clean off your camera lens, get some good lighting. It's summertime. This is the perfect time to get out your tripod and film Be Real.
Why couldn't you clear off your camera screen for this Zoom, ma'am? So
this is one of the posts that it only hit like 126K, right?
Oh, it only hit 126K.
Right. So that's a lot, but it's not like viral. Like viral is like millions, right? I'm going to show you this one, and I'm going to show you one that actually went viral and hit 3.5 million. And I've never had that happen. It was the only one, but it started right after this one. And I was like, oh, like it started to click, right? But it's going to take time. And I will tell you that, like, I'm just going to kind of show you all the Be Real really quick, because I think a lot of you have so much more on your phones. And listen, I don't show my kids' faces on social media. They're not part of my content. And I want to Desperately Seeking Susan. Thank you, Joey. My pregnancy brain is on point. Need all the help I can get. Okay. So
you do know how to share your screen.
Desperately Seeking Susan. All right. So my screen sharing is paused.
Yeah, you're paused.
I think I have to like close my phone and reopen it again.
Oh God.
Yep, there it is. Okay. Tell me that you can see
she
it.
said you wouldn't show it. No.
That's not me. That's my friend Jacqueline. All right. I hate iTunes. Go away. Why does iTunes always pop up? I hate you. Nobody uses you, iTunes.
Have to mute it if
okay.
It's music.
Now I can't see my screen share.
It's still just Jacqueline.
Okay. I'm trying to make it bigger. Hold on. Let me just stop the share really quick.
It's big. We can all see it real well.
I know, but I can't see it.
Oh, okay.
I'm a marketer. Oh my God.
All right. Let me just stop it really quick and redo it. It was in the background. Just behind you guys. You too can be a successful coach. Okay.
FFS.
All right. So this one, I just was like watering my garden, and I just like set up my camera for like 1 minute, 2 minutes, and I just filmed watering my garden. But this is where I want you to read the story and just read it for a second. Okay.
Okay, it says 1 minute you're doing. Okay, a content warning on drug use. So if this is gonna trigger you, don't. I'll wave it when it's done. 1 minute you're doing blow till 11 a.m. sleeping on the floor of a dingy apartment in Miami, partying for days with random people, and tracking 10 but make it to 25. The next you're watering your strawberries, pregnant with your third child, own your dream property in the Pacific Northwest, and have been happily married and sober for 13 years. Targeting the sober community. Wow. Wow.
It does matter though. Hold on. Let me see if I get it to work.
I'm muting it.
Okay. So I didn't even write, and this is where I started experiment. In the caption, all I wrote was 1 day at a time, and I did a little quote. That's all I did. I wrote my story on the actual reel, and it got 381 shares, 8,599 likes, and I don't even know how many follows. I only did like 4 hashtags, and it literally went up so fast.
You don't.
And I think almost sometimes we put too much thought. And what I love about this is that I'm literally just speaking to my people. Like, I'm not speaking to somebody.
You're targeting the community that's looking to become sober, either from alcohol or drugs, and you're a Beachbody coach. Okay? Let's get that straight for a second. The algorithms are so sophisticated at this point, you need limited to no hashtags. Okay? Because the algorithm identifies visual stuff. They know like what you're waiting on your phone, so they're going to show you that. Come on. Okay. I might have to stop.
Who can't relate to that. I'm speaking to somebody who either aspires for this, can relate to this, has been through this, or wants this, right? So it's like, and I'm speaking to sober people, maybe newly sober people, maybe people have been sober a long time, right? And I'm showing my lifestyle. So I'm sharing my lifestyle. I'm sharing my story. It's showing the possibility.
She just admitted that she is targeting sober people on purpose.
With not just sobriety, but with this opportunity, because if they follow me and then they watch my stories, which I'm inviting in my stories pretty much daily and doing call to actions daily, then eventually, and if I'm doing my due diligence and inviting them, I can move that along faster. But then
she just said it out loud. Oh my God. Okay, I got a message Clowntown. Hold on. Where's Clowntown? I'm so behind on my messages. Please, clown. I'm doing a stream on Amy Mashburn from a Zoom she did 20 something hours ago. And she just admitted, and I know she's admitted this before, but she just admitted on the stream that she is specifically targeting sober people or newly sober people or people who have been sober for a while, so that then they will go to her stories, and she's always inviting in her stories. God dang. That makes me so mad.
I was like, okay, there's something to this, right?
Hi, Karina.
So this is the one that hit 3.5 million.
Mute. Oh, there's a kid. I don't show my kids on social media, but here we go. A kid on social media.
Took camping with kids and added a bunch of value. And then I did a call to action at the bottom. What do you love about camping?
Did she not just say she doesn't show her kids on social media? Thank you, Alex, for the explanation. Wait.
With your kids, any questions for me? be ready for all the camping content. And literally that's the only camping content I've shared. I haven't gone camping again, but I'm going to be in a couple weeks. But over 4,000 shares, 44,000 likes, 3.5 million views. Like, that's crazy. And guess who I'm marketing to and guess who I'm talking to specifically? I'm talking to outdoorsy moms with young kids. And I'm going to attract my person with this post. So it's the right kind of post that I want to go viral, because it's going to be somebody who resonates with my lifestyle, who wants the same lifestyle, who is, aspiring to have something like that or has that and connects with me over that, right? So this is building that instant connection. Both of these are examples of building that instant connection. Okay. So there's a lot on this page and you can always look at them if you want.
My account's incredible. You can just watch my stuff.
Some of them flop, some of them, and I honestly think most of that is the algorithm. My last couple posts have done fairly well, but not as well as I would like for them to do. But those are perfect examples of like, okay, one of those things was featuring gardening, featuring my sobriety. So I had gardening, sobriety, Pacific Northwest, motherhood, and then obviously with the tattoos and all, being in my bikini and pregnant, my 4-wing-3 was screaming right there. So I'm attracting like my person into 4 or 5 different ways. And in the one about camping, I'm specifically speaking to Pacific Northwest, outdoors, motherhood, and all of those people, they fit my niche. They are me, right? So all of these things that make you, you is your niche. That is how you're niched down. So your Enneagram niches you down. Your interest niches you down. Your lifestyle, right? Sobriety, or maybe I have a big portion of my team that is like, they go on their stories is like, then they're like, how much, one of the girls on my team, she's like, how much booze can I bring to the Bahamas without getting in trouble? They love to drink. And so like that speaking, like if I was watching that story, I would unfollow because it's not my person, but she's speaking to her person. She's not trying to attract me. She's trying to attract her person. So don't try to attract everybody. I'm not trying to attract like the party people anymore.
You're trying to attract the sober community. We got it. You told us.
Right? I'm not trying to attract
when
I was speaking in Puerto Rico, I was speaking to like the beach babe, wanderlusty, no kids, dog mom life. Like that was my content before I moved back to Pacific Northwest and became a mom. It completely changed my whole brand. And with that, I lost a lot of people and I've had to rebuild, right? So just understand that with every component that makes you, you, it is niching you down to the most unique version of you. You are the niche. Is that making sense?
No.
So when I say niche down, I mean, include all of the things about yourself that makes you, you, because that's what makes you authentic. We do not connect with scripts and like one single dimensional people that don't share their vulnerability and don't share their hardships and don't share their stories and don't share their emotions. We don't connect with those people. All of the accounts I follow are gardening accounts, homesteading accounts, homeschooling, unschooling accounts. I don't even follow gym people really. I follow a couple women that are like booty inspo, but like, they're not like, I'm not like connecting to them. I'm just like, I want to know what you're doing to get that booty, right? But like, I'm not going to like go buy their booty stuff. I think you look good. I'm going to follow you. But this is what's going to connect me to somebody. This is why some of the women on my feed that I've connected with, become friends with, like we chat a lot. And it has nothing to do with fitness or nutrition. It has to do with like pressing flowers and like random stuff, right? So you haven't been doing it all wrong. You probably have just been doing what somebody told you to do that either doesn't work for you or is outdated, because let's be real, social media is a moving target. And this is why you have to be plugged in to social media and the trends and what's trending, and pay attention. What are other people posting that's working? What are other people posting that's trending? A lot of BeReal, a lot of text and thoughts over BeReal with some trending audio, and doing call to actions in the comments, right? So, and from time to time, I'll do a straight up call to action like the post I did today. I was straight up like looking for women who want to build a business from home to be with their kids more. I'm not speaking to women who want to put their kids in daycare.
That is the worst call to action of all time. Looking for women who want to build their business, blah, 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 blah. It's the worst. Don't do it.
So they can go work a corporate job and never want to see their husband. I'm talking to women who want to be with their kids all day and are obsessed with their husband and like want to homeschool and want.
Did you know that partners can be women can be together, or men can be together, or all different types of different people can be together? It's not just men and women. Like, so you're very clear with what you're saying too. I'm not sure if I said all that right. I'm sorry.
To spend every waking moment with their children, never want to be busy or rush, and don't want to, have to put their kids in any sort of like,
that like the parents who put their kids in daycare aren't evil. Can I just say that for the internet? No, there's parents who are incredible, who are doing jobs and or trying to work to keep a house over their children's head, or even on the other spectrum, maybe both parents work in the medical field and they have to have their kids in daycare, and they're saving lives during the day, and they still like each other and they still like their kids. Every home is different.
System. Like, that's who I'm speaking to. It's not, I got really hung up that I was alienating people, right? I got really hung up on these feelings and these thoughts that, like, I'm going to be offensive. I'm going to offend my friends who have kids in school. I'm going to offend my friends who, you know, who don't really like to hang out with their husbands all the time. I'm going to offend, I'm going to alienate, I'm going to push people away. And so while I was thinking that, I was talking to nobody. I haven't showed my children's faces on social media since my daughter was 2 months old.
Pause.
And I never once posted.
Pause. Kazoo break. Oh my God. Look at this. I'm taking my green screen off right now. Oh my God. Wait. If you don't know, Ov's dad's been screen printing us stuff. Oh, look at the little baby we've got. Oh my God. Holy shit. I know your dad is probably not, maybe doesn't cuss, but oh my God, we freaking love it. A tiny little baby Kazoo. I'm so excited. Sorry, Kazoo break. Back to pain and distress.
Content about not sharing my kids on social media because I didn't want to offend my friends who make their kids content. I was so worried that they were going to get offended and think that I'm judging them. And it has nothing to do with them. And I don't care what other people do. Do I have opinions on it? Yeah, but I'm not going to, like, I'm not going to bash people for what they do. I'm just going to speak up about what I do.
Live stream.
And that's what I do. It has nothing to do with what.
The small one I just showed y'all is 2 inches. So it's like that big. That's not bad for a stitch marker. I mean, this giraffe stitch marker is it's 1 inch. So it'd be twice the size. He's going to see if he can make it smaller. But I'd wear 2-inch Kazoo earrings. Sorry, we're distracted.
People doing it just what I do and how I feel. And with that, I've given people permission to not have to share their kids for content if they don't want to. And have shown people that there's a different way to do this. And shown.
Unschooling is twisty. It's way different than Montessori.
Use my content to share that. And it's been very enlightening, and so I just want to encourage you to, like, stop worrying about other people and just focus on what you want to offer the world and what you want to share with people and what you feel passionate about, right? I'm starting to grow, I'm starting to get even more and more, like, passionate about unschooling and the school system.
Can you imagine a whole little set, like a rainbow colored set of Kazoo stitch markers for Pride or something? Or like even that purple bluish thing for like Kazoo earrings or like stitch markers? Or I don't know, just cool like a keychain for your bag. We could do keychains. I love that I'm adding stuff to Ov's shop without asking Ov first. Ov, do not let my excitement trample you. I'm just excited. I would love a Kazoo little like I obviously have like a little like after my wallet got kind of stolen, I have this little guy, but I'd love a little Kazoo like keychain on it. I freaking love it. I'm so excited. We're not trying to rush you. I'm just excited.
And like posting about that kind of stuff, and it's very opinionated, but it's how I feel. It's how I always felt since I was in high school. Like, it's all how I've always felt. I'm not worried that I'm going to offend somebody because I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just sharing how I feel, and I'm doing it in a very eloquent, educated way that is just sharing the facts, right? And just sharing how I feel. So anyway, I hope that this helped you today in some way or another.
It didn't.
And Be Real. No, so Be Real is not an app. So Be Real. So let me type it out. Let me write it out.
Oh my God.
Be Real. So Be Real is like when your camera is running. This is like the film nerd in me coming out. It's when your camera is running.
Oh my God.
And it's just recording.
Here's a question for you. Could your dad make AirTag holders that have a Kazoo cutout on one side, and then it could hold AirTags like on a keychain or something? We'll start with the Kazoos. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited.
Whatever is happening in front of the camera. So if you're cooking or prepping food or cleaning your kitchen, how many of you guys have watched people's TikToks of them just cleaning their fridges? Like, they set up their phone and they just record them doing everyday mundane activities, and then they put something over text over it.
There are like sections of unschooling that have happened here that get into the twisty, like culty stuff. So not trying to shade like ethical people like Kate, who's done unschooling. It here in like the southern part of the United States, it gets really, really twisty in a bad way. And yeah, and unschooling is not for everyone, for sure. You're the best. I'm sorry, like I'm sorry if my excitement, I hope it doesn't like make you feel like you have to like do anything. I'm just like, I'm so excited. One, that like something in your shop could like give you income, and then obviously I'm gonna get everything Kazoo from head to toe. Bad unschooling is neglect. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all are also like the AirTag idea. 2 of my floofs have AirTags on their collars. That's so smart.
Nothing to do with what you're even the video's even about. And you write about something and it's just like, it's people want to watch it because it's interesting, right? So Be Real is like, I set up my camera while I was watering my garden. I wasn't pretending to water my garden. I was actually like, I gotta water my garden. I'm gonna set up my camera and let it film because I don't have any updated, video for reels. If I have a picnic outside with my kids, I'll set up my phone and I'll record it. If I am sitting and, doing some work on the deck, I'll set up my phone and record it. And so that way I always have, and I always take all my videos in lives because live can get turned into videos as well, live photos. So I have like tons of content. And what I do first to make my content is I start with what I want to say, or I start with what I need to get out there. I start with the end result. What do I want today? What is my goal? I need to sign up more partners. So I need to do a post about the lifestyle, about the opportunity, about time flexibility, about financial flexibility. I need to do posts about that. So I have that in my.
You cannot say that, ma'am. FTC, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? We're just gonna have to report this video.
Head first. And then I look for trending audio and I grab a video about anything that I have on my phone, because time flexibility could be your kids running around the beach. It could be you sitting on the beach. It could be you cooking dinner, it could be you prepping food. It could be you watering your garden. It could be you cutting your grass. Like it could be you doing anything, like it's the message.
We're excited.
It's that the video grabs the viewer. The message is what happens.
No rush at all. We're just super excited. And please tell your dad, like, thanks so much, because there's a whole host of people on YouTube that love Kazoos, and we really appreciate what he's doing.
Them come looking to expand and to read more.
Hi, Demi.
So this is going to take practice, like combining all these different things. But a post, especially a reel, which I feel now is more easier than a static post. I've gotten, like, they were so confusing to me in the beginning, and now I think in reels. So you will learn how to do it, and you'll start to think in reels. But a reel is a combination of a couple things: Be Real, video, audio that brings in the visual and audio communication, right? And then your thoughts or your story or your content on the video and in the caption, and then like 3 or 4 hashtags.
You are the worst teacher of all time.
That is your post. And so you need to start thinking about all those different things when you're combining a post, and you need to do it 5 to 7 days a week, not because you're trying to necessarily like sign up people, but because you need the practice. If you're only doing it once a week, twice a week, you're only doing 8 a month, it's going to take you so long to get good at it. Do 2 a day if you want more practice. Like practice makes perfect, right? Repetition. The only way you're going to get good at the skills that you don't have is by building the skills, right? So anyway, that's it. I went not way over, 6 minutes over, but I got to go. But I really hope that this helped you today. And hopefully you'll tune into my Body Basics training on Friday, because I'm going to talk more in depth about something called the 3 M's, which is supposed to be my summit training, but then I was in the ER and it was this whole thing. So I couldn't do my training at Summit. So I'm going to do it for the Body Basics group on Friday. And I'm going to share the whole story of how this came about. I'm going to do a lot more examples, and I'm going to share some like a basic like kind of acronym structure for you. So I think the Body Basics takeover is at 9 a.m. Pacific. I think that's the time they're doing it at. I don't know. All I know is I'm going Friday. So they're all up on the Body Basics page. If you haven't been
Sorry, I had to speed her up. We have to finish this.
watching them, watch them. That should be your daily personal development. Today for my personal development, I listened to the Daily Fire with Brendan Burchard. I listened to the Body Basics Takeover. And I got caught up on all of that today. So I'm making it a priority. You should make it a priority too. Like this is our professional and personal development. I would consider the Body Basics Takeover to be your professional development, and your personal development is for your mindset. So go listen to episode 26 of the Life Skill Podcast of the model. Experiment with doing the model a little bit after this call. Pick something, pick a thought, and rewrite it from your unintentional to your intentional model. Do your mind map and go do a post and see.
Holy crap, this is the worst training of all time.
How it feels. And if you want to give me feedback on the live recording on the Slay Squad of how it's going or how it went or how you felt, if you've noticed a change, I would love to hear it. And I will see you on Friday on the Body Basics Takeover. Have a fantastic rest of your week and have fun, because social media is the best part of this job. Bye.
Holy moly. We made it. 3 hours. Why are my live streams so long? I don't understand. I should have sped her up from the beginning, so this could have been a 2-hour live stream instead of a 3-hour live stream. I'm learning. Meh, meh, meh. What did we learn from that? Information overload is not a good thing. And she didn't talk about meaningful marketing tips for the people who all showed up and had a whole hour and 12 minutes of their time wasted. We made it. What is there a Blue's Clues? We made it. We got a mail time Blue's Clues. Where is it?
Yep, come on. Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
That's what we're gonna do tomorrow when I unbox of stuff. You like long streams? Oh, good. Because we chat and have fun and have floof breaks. Yes, I should have done more floof breaks. I am glad that y'all are like here for the live long streams. I'm trying to work through like figuring out, like she's saying, what do I like doing? I like talking to the live chat. I like taking pauses. I like having floof breaks. I like, and you kind of figure out like, okay, do people want to stick around? I hope so. So, oh my gosh, I just pet Sophie and brushed about an entire kitten of fur off her. Oh my gosh, Caspian's blowing his coat right now. Seriously. I built 4 Sims houses with this in the background, which is fun. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's distracting from my life. I love okay, I'm gonna be confident. Like, the live stream is ending and my husband is leaving. Terrible timing. Oh my gosh. This is Amy Mashburn, and she used to be a top tippity top. Well, she was supposed to be training at Summit, but she said she was in the ER. And she's targeting sober people. So I messaged Clowntown about it, and hopefully they will see it, and if they want it. And I'm about to airdrop. Not airdrop. I'm about to put drive. Come on. Oh, I'm going to airdrop this file. Oh, for the love of God, to my computer so I can give it to airdrop. Karina. Karina is going to be reacting to the Monate Witch. Her name, not Karina's name, but the name of Angela Sumner. Tonight, it's going to be a 35-minute video, and if we need more videos, I will drop even more videos to her. So, y'all, thank you for coming. Oh, God. There it is. I'm going to drop it right now. I'm still watching Karina in the background. If y'all need a long video to play in the background for Karina, this one is 2 hours and 24 minutes. I'm going to keep it on the replay. And I'm going to upload this into the drive for her so she has it. And I will probably see y'all tonight at 11:40 or whatever when we watch her stream, and hopefully we do the countdown so she can get monetized. That would be so awesome. Okay, here we go. Let me just drop this in here. Oh, I should drop it in after I get off stream. All right. Take care of yourselves. I will check you out. I'll see y'all later. Okay, goodbye.